Happy Sunday, NFL Week 8 is here as the San Francisco 49ers getting set to host the Cincinnati Bengals. We're live right here on the San Francisco 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Sr. No matter where you are or how you're tuned in, we appreciate all of you for being a part of the show. We have 538 people already watching live. Niners returning home. Beautiful blue skies in Santa Clara, California at Levi Stadium, looking to end their 2-game losing skid. Going to be taking on Joe Burrow and a Bengals team coming off the bye. So Cincinnati does have the rest advantage at their disposal. And we're going to get an early look at this Niners offense, which has had some hiccups the last 2 weeks. San Francisco will return first and have the rock. All right. Bengals, Niners, San Francisco, with a win, we'll get that record to 6-2. Bye week coming up. So Fred Warner called it a must-win game. I think it's really important for San Francisco to win this game to evade 3 consecutive losses. Evan McPherson, the place kicker for Cincinnati, will kick it away as the Niners will be wearing their scarlet red tops, gold pants with that trademark gold helmet. Cincinnati Bengals in their road whites with black pants. Brock Purdy at home, 8-0. 20 total touchdowns, 1 interception. Can that momentum continue here today? Who's excited to be here? If you're excited, type me right now in the chat. We did get a $5 super chat. It came in from John Wallace. Johnny Dubs, will get to that here in just a little while. After the touchback, Niners start this drive at their own 25, split back with Juszczyk and McCaffrey. Handoff will go to McCaffrey. He's going to run it right side. Good pickup on first down. It's going to go for a gain of about 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. Trent Williams not playing for the second consecutive game with the bye week on the horizon. That'll give them about a month to get ready for the next game coming out of the bye week for San Francisco. Officials are going to say it's 2nd and 2, but it's a 2nd and short 2 as the Niners' 7th best rushing offense, 11th best passing offense. McCaffrey gets the give, and he's going to be stopped just short of that first down marker. So a big 3rd and about half yard to go here. What's important to talk about, I'm not sure if Kyle Shanahan will call a quarterback sneak because Brock Purdy got a concussion. At least we think on the quarterback sneak last week. So what will the play call be here on 3rd and 1? Black Mask with the $10 super chat. We'll pop those super chats up here in a bit. I would go fullback carry to Kyle Juszczyk. That would be my play call if I'm Kyle Shanahan. They're going to run it with Juszczyk. He stopped short. The Niners are stopped short, and they're going to have to punt the football away. So Cincinnati was able to read what I predicted was going to happen, running it with Kyle Juszczyk, and the Niners, after an 8-yard pickup on first down, the first play from scrimmage, are going to have to punt the football away. Not an ideal start for San Francisco. Irwin, back to receive the punt. Mitch Wishnowsky, he'll punt it away. And it's a good punt, a long one. It's taken at the 7. Good special teams coverage for the Niners. Tackle made at about the 15-yard line. A contingent of Niners there to make the play. And this defense under Steve Wilks, under some scrutiny with what happened last week against Minnesota. Can they be better here today? Black Mask with the 10. Eagles squeak one out, bruh. Hey, who else is looking forward to more Taylor Swift BS? Not me. Can we stop with that ish? Let's go, Niners. The Taylor Swift stuff is driving me absolutely insane. I don't care. We'll get to some more super chats here in a bit. Ball at the 15. Joe Burrow will start off in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll throw it. Looks right. Looks across the middle. Pass caught by Jamar Chase. Fumble. Ball out. And Jamar Chase recovered it. So the pill was loose, and Chase fell back on it. Chase kind of settled there. Fred Warner dislodged that ball, and the Bengals are lucky. 49ers unlucky. 2nd and 3. Burrow in the gun, back to his left, fakes the handoff, throws, pass caught, first down at about the 30. It's Tee Higgins on the grab. More Super Chats to get to here. Electra Babe, $5. We better win today. The man I'm seeing is a Bengals fan. We have a little bet going on. I can't have us lose. Go Niners. For your sake, Electra Babe, I hope you get the dub and he takes home that L. Gary Simonson with the 10. Bengals, I formation here. Ball at the 30. Burrow, delayed handoff, rolls right, pass into the flat, and it's dropped. Gary Simonson, love this channel. Niners are going to round back into form today. All right, Gary's calling his shot here. I like it. Thank you, Gary. And the New York Jets beat the Giants in overtime. Black Mask with the 5. Absolute must. Defense needs to be balling out today. Completely agree. Completely agree. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 30+. Burrow in the gun. 4-man front for the Niners. Burrow will throw! Almost intercepted. Isaiah Oliver was there. Then he got nearly beheaded by his own teammate, Charvarius Ward. He had his hands on it right here. And then Chase and Ward hit him up top. And that's why he dropped it. Otherwise, it would have been a pick 6 if he stayed on his feet. It's a big 3rd down. Make some noise.
Let's go!
San Francisco.
Come on.
Burrow in the gun. Get off the field here. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Burrow, he gets pressured, buys some time, steps up, he's sacked, he goes down, no, he stays on his feet, how? Oh my God. A flag on the play. How did Burrow stay on his feet? He was wrapped up by his neck by Eric Armstead. Then he got hit by Bosa. Then he threw it and got hit by Fred Warner. He completed it. Oh my gosh. Holding on Charvarius Ward anyway, but that all happened because of the extension of the play. If you took him down at first, would have been no flags. Not good, Jim. Ball at the 41. Burrow under center. Lone tailback. Man in motion. Pitch goes to the right. Nick Bosa jumps off sides. And as we've seen against the Browns, against the Vikings, San Francisco is trailed for a majority of those football games. Getting an early lead is pretty paramount for this team. Yeah, Bosa called for the offsides. Illegal infraction is what the official call is. So it's 1st and 5, Cincinnati now. I can't believe Burrow got out of that. I mean, he was swarmed by a couple of guys. The calf looks 100%. If it wasn't, he may have gone down. Ball at the 46. Burrow in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Throws to the left. Jamar Chase. First down. A little bubble screen. Quick hitter out to the perimeter. Jimmy making a good point, not finishing with the sack hurt us last week. Yes, it did.
Come on, defense. Spam some D's in the chat. Defense. Defense.
Bengals in Niner territory. Burrow now under center. You'll see a mixture of this. Under center and in the shotgun. Boyd in motion. Play action. Burrow nearly gets hit. Instead, rips a throw across the middle. Pass complete to Jamar Chase. It was Bosa who almost got home. And Chase broke inside, tackled by Gibson and Greenlaw. Bosa was able to tap Burrow's left shoulder, but that doesn't count for anything. Jamar Chase already 3 catches for 31 yards. Ball at the 31. Bengals will run it. Huge hole. Mixon stays on his feet all the way down to the 10. So you don't pick up a 2nd and 2 and a 3rd and 2 for San Francisco's opening drive. And then Joe Burrow should have been sacked. Picked up a 1st down. Now the Bengals inside the Prize Picks red zone. Ball at the 10. Burrow looks right, shimmies right, throws left. Pass to Mixon. He's tackled by Warner at about the 7-yard line.
We need some blood from the chat. Get this energy going early. Spam those S's for a Niner stop. Come on, defense.
Opening drive points the first 3 games. Bengals had 0. Last 3, they've had 17. So they're starting to round into form. Ball at the 7, Burrow in the shotgun. 4-man front for San Francisco. He throws into the end zone, wide open man, touchdown. Tyler Boyd, perfect throw from Burrow. Isaiah Oliver got beat. And the Niners in familiar territory with how they've lost the last 2 games. They're down. Just a stutter go. Oliver got beat. This is why San Francisco might be looking for a nickel corner. Isaiah Oliver stinks. He's bad. He's not good. 10-play, 85-yard drive against this defense. It should not happen. The extra point, up and good. You know, John Wallace makes a fair point. Get Oliver out of the game and get Jair Brown in there. Jair Brown at Penn State did play a little slot. At this point, I think anything's better than Isaiah Oliver. All right, here's our Super Chat menu here today. So anybody who sends in a first-time Super Chat, we drink. We want to celebrate you for supporting the show. If you send in a $20 Super Chat, today here on the show, we're going to be raffling off our Niner hard hat. So a $20 or more Super Chat gets you 1 raffle ticket to get in the running to win our hard hat. $50, a shotgun or a beer bong. $100, you enter the Goldmine Hall of Fame. And our Super Chat item today, a Steve Young jersey. This is the Steve Young jersey that we are giving away. We've given away some awesome jerseys and given them to our Super Chat MVPs. Today, a Steve Young jersey. It is a laser print autograph here. We couldn't get the real signature here on time, and they're difficult to come by. But a Steve Young jersey is what we're giving away here today to the largest individual Super Chat. Also, we will be doing another Venmo 50-50 raffle. We're going to be doing it with the Halloween race. So if you want to get your Venmos in, add a chance to win our 50-50 raffle, Venmo me at Chase_Senior. That's the username. And then you can scan the QR code here to my right. Josh McBride, $2 Super Chat. Who's the worst NFL coach in the league? Wow. That's a good question. Josh McDaniels is up there. Ron Rivera is up there. Man. It's Josh McDaniels, I think, by a landslide. He's an offensive mind, and they're like bottom 5 in every offensive category. Brandon Staley's a stiff. Matt, a first-time super chatter. Thank you, Matt, for the 20. Let's go, Niners. Let's go, Niners. I'm going to drink to that. Cheers, Matt. Anytime you send in a first-time super chatter, we're drinking today. So, Matt, thank you for that. John Wallace with the 3. Hey, Chase, we called it. Hey, Denver, what up? Yeah, we called it, man. Mac Daddy with the 2. What the F is up with this defense? They can't stop a nosebleed right now. Rick Nyers, what about last week's jersey giveaway? Rick, I'm looking at the table here to my left. It's about to get sent to you, Rick. So you won it last week as Purdy will take the snap. He's going to step up in the pocket, check it down to Christian McCaffrey. He has about 12 yards for the first down. So, Rick, yeah, I gave it to the shipping department, and we're going to send you that Frank Gore autographed jersey. So that's going your way, Rick. How do you pronounce where you live, Rick, by the way? Like, it's not like Waxahachie, but it's something like that. And Tom Daly, yes, I love the programs, brother. Thank you for those. So 1st and 10 after the McCaffrey first down pickup. Ray McLeod in motion. Forward pass goes to him. Nearly made a man miss. If he did, he could have gone right up the middle. He came from left to right. Took the forward pitch. Technically a throw from Brock Purdy. He cut it inside. Got tripped up, but still was able to pick up about 3 yards. Williams said, start drinking the way the Niners are playing. Sloppy. You want me to drink sloppy, just spill on myself? Ball at the 40. Purdy in the gun. Pitch to the left to McCaffrey. Can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 8. So Purdy clearing concussion protocol to play in this game. He's thrown it once so far. Other than that, all runs. And now stares down the barrel at a 3rd and 8. Elizabeth Lucero said Purdy to Aiyuk. That would be nice. San Francisco 6th in 3rd down conversion percentage this year. Empty set for Purdy. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. 4-man front for Cincinnati. Purdy steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run. He has real estate in front of him. He's past midfield to the 45. Brock Purdy using his legs. So everything kind of broke in a way where Purdy could step up in the pocket and run for that. Good coverage downfield for Cincinnati. As I'm seeing it, nothing was really open. And that's what allowed that left side to open up for Purdy to break free. First down, Niners, type those ones.
Let's go. Let's get some energy going in the chat here.
In Cincinnati territory. Ball to 44. Juszczyk in motion. Purdy pressured. Flush to his right. He's going to throw it downfield. Wide open Aiyuk at the 22, to the 15, to the 13. Out of structure play for Purdy. Felt the pressure right away. Ran to his right. And on the broken play, Aiyuk went toward the side that Purdy ran toward. That's what allowed him to deliver the football. Type those ones. Let's go, Brandon.
What a job by Purdy here. What a throw on the move.
Great throw on the run. By the way, producer Chip is here with me. Everybody type Chip in the chat. Ball at the 13. Niners got to capitalize in the red zone here. Purdy takes the snap. He looks. He throws. Pass caught by George Kittle. Gain of 6 or 7. It's going to be a second and about medium. 4 yards to go. Niners inside the Prize Picks red zone. Great throw by Purdy, by the way. Type those 1-3s. We're up to $70 in Super Chats. Ball at the 7. First down yardage is at the 3. Elijah Mitchell to the left. Christian McCaffrey to the right. Handoff goes to Mitchell. Up the middle. First down Niners. One of the few positive plays that Elijah Mitchell has had this year for San Francisco's offense. He's been injured a lot. When he's been in, hasn't looked himself. But that makes it first and goal. Paul Schuster, love you, Chase. Love you too, Paul. I love everybody who's hanging out, even the haters. Almost 3,000 people watching live. Make sure you continue to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. Once we get to $100 in supers, I'm chugging. Purdy in the gun. George Kittle in motion. He takes the snap. Handoff. McCaffrey lunges forward. He's in. Touchdown. San Francisco. That right there, the record for the most consecutive games with a touchdown. 17th straight, or tied for the longest ever. 8-play, 75-yard drive for the Niners. And we're an extra point away from this game being tied. Show me those TDs. Jake Moody out for the extra point. And he sneaks it inside the right upright. 7-7 ball game. 3,000 people with us. And Chip, we haven't mentioned this yet, but today could be a big day on the San Francisco 49ers report. Why? We're approaching a pretty special milestone. I think today we're going to force YouTube to send us a plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, if we get to 100,000 subscribers here today, we're going to celebrate here on the show, and YouTube is going to send us that silver plaque. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers, and let's celebrate live here on the show. We're about 1,500 subscribers away from reaching that number. So if you want Niner shows every single day, daily and year-round coverage that's informative, insightful, and entertaining, lock us in and hit that subscribe button right now. Producer Chip just left the studio. How many subs can we pick up until he comes back? Paul Schuster, my wife loves that you mention my name, Chase, watching from Vegas. Shout out to Mrs. Schuster. Pretty awesome milestone that we were approaching here. 100K. 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 Now, obviously, this can be dictated by how this game goes here today. But I think that we can get there today, no doubt. I mean, look at how many subscribers we just picked up. 40, 50, 8 away from making it 1,500 away. Any chance you can fill this up for me, dude? Appreciate it. You just fill it up with what? With the Miller Lite. Watching from Toledo, Spain, from Ben. Dave Davis, if I unsubscribe and resubscribe, will that help? No, because, for instance, the number would go from 98,507 down to 506, back to 507. But, appreciate the thought. Anthony, any dogs in the house? Woo, woo, woo. Right here. We're all dogs. So I'm going to tweet out that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. Special teams breakdown for San Francisco. Cincinnati with a really good return all the way up to about the 45-yard line. Thanks, brother. Once we get to $100 in supers, I'm chugging. As you see the sub count continuing to go up. Bad kick by Jake Moody, too. Got to be able to boot that ball out of the end zone. Come on. So the returner went out at the 43. Gumpwolf! 20! How about the profile picture? We got to be able to show Gumpwolf's profile picture. Because I see the Niner gear in there. We got to put a face to the name. Ball at the 42. Burrow under center. Lone tailback. 2 to the left. Play action. Burrow. Screen pass. Mixon. First down. Pass midfield in Niner territory again. So I just tweeted out that Christian McCaffrey touchdown. 17 straight games, tied for the longest streak ever. Those of you who give me retweets throughout the day, I'll give you shout-outs. Pitch play to the right to Mixon. Another positive running play for the Niners. Gain of about 4 or 5 for Mixon.
Come on, Chad. Defense needs your help. I see people typing, let's go defense. Come on.
What did I say? You said you mean Bengals. Did I not say Bengals? Bengals going to run a little end around. Boyd on a 2nd and 4 gets 5. First down Cincinnati. Just a simple end around that was blocked well. Boyd tackled eventually by Fred Warner, as well as Dre Greenlaw. Bengals about to run their 14th offensive play so far, as this first quarter going by in a blink. Already 8 first downs for Cincy. Ball at the 35. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He looks. Over the middle. Pass caught. Boyd inside the red zone. The Niners defense is not good.
I mean, they're just getting whatever they want right now.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, Tee Higgins, as good of a 1-2-3 punch. Ball at the 13. Bengals gonna run it. Another first down, all the way down to about the 2. Mixon. It's too easy right now for San Francisco, for Cincinnati against the San Francisco defense. First and goal, Bengals. They're doing whatever they want right now. This could be the final play of this first quarter, or the Bengals could run it to continue the momentum. Burrow in the shotgun, back to his right. Burrow takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Flag on the play. He rolls to his right, throws, pass, caught, touchdown. Multiple flags down, but not sure if it's on San Francisco or Cincinnati here. Joe Burrow's walking off the field. Both flags on the defense. Offside on Javon Kinlaw. Holding on Charvarius Ward. Touchdown Cincinnati. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Bengals here. It looked like the Niners players just gave up on the play. Now, it's a free play for the Bengals, and Burrow knew that. But man, this is ugly right now for San Francisco's defense. They're not helping out this offense at all. 2 drives, 14 first quarter points for the Bengals. And the Niners right now certainly missing D'Amico Ryans. They're missing Robert Saleh. So as we shift gears to the second quarter, I want to let you know about Prize Picks, the #1 app for daily fantasy sports. You can get up to a $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. It's the largest independently run daily fantasy sports app in North America, and it's daily fantasy sports made easy. You pick 2+ players, you choose more or less on their projected stat lines. You can win up to 25 times your money with Prize Picks. That's what producer Chip and I have been doing all throughout the year. Now that the NBA season is also underway, you can combine your NBA picks as well as your NFL picks. Here are my picks for today. Brandon Aiyuk, more than 5 catches. Brock Purdy, more than 1.5 passing and rushing touchdowns. And Evan McPherson, more than 5.5 kicking points. For instance, he has 2 total points right now with 2 extra points. So that's what I'm going with. What are you going with? Let me know in the chat right now and sign up today if you haven't already done so. Tony Mesa is a first-time super chatter. We need to focus on this defense badly. We're drinking for the first-timers today. Anthony with the 2. No O-line. 49ers will lose 31-10. Deebo out. And then Gumpwolf with the 20. LFG, High Faithful, Chase, Trizzy, Chip. Chip is here with me. I think Trace is doing some extra duties on Raiders because there was some breaking news happen that caused a lot of craziness inside the office. Our Vikings channel, I think, was live solo, but then Kirk Cousins may have suffered a really serious injury.
They pretty much confirmed it.
Confirmed a torn Achilles for Kirk Cousins.
Torn Achilles.
Wow. With free agency looming, that's wild. Jenny Wolfie, $2 super chat. Let's beat these nasty cats.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Yeah, Jenny. F the Bengals.
Get him out of here. Black Mask.
Black Mask with the 10. Let's spend money in free agency for Hargrave. Spend money to extend Bosa. Pro Bowlers at the linebacker position and in the secondary. Absolute ish. Yeah, absolute dog shit right now. What's crazy is that going into the Minnesota game, they were top 5 in pretty much every major statistical category. Last 2 weeks, though, they've been a revolving door. Bengals will kick it away. McLeod will take it 1 yard deep, and he can't get to the 15. Oh, not good.
Not good. Anthony coming in here with a 2.
49ers with expensive defense, no good, no O-line, 31-10.
Not looking good. We do get a first-time super chatter from Finn. Steve Wilks needs to go.
Finn. Fire Steve Wilks.
Cheers for the first-timer.
Cheers.
We'll get to the rest of those here in a second.
We got to 100, so I'll chug here. Play action for Purdy. Looks to throw downfield. He's going to run it now, and he's going to dive down after about a 7 or 8 yard gain. We're up to 123 in supers. Trey Hendrickson is down. Stud edge rusher for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's see what happened here. Jalen Moore getting the start. Ooh, his knee kind of buckled. Non-contact injury. One of the game's best defensive linemen. Chugging for getting past 100. Thanks to everybody for being here. Let's go. We're up to $123 in Super Chats. Let's do another little sub push here, Chip. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers.
Come on, baby.
Can we get there with this watch party here today against the Bengals? 98,550 people are subscribed to the show. If we get to 100K, we are celebrating.
How many subs can we pick up right now before this game comes back? I'm drinking for every 10 subs we can pick up.
Let's go.
I mean, we've already picked up about 10.
Roddy Cal, 100K, 100K, 100K. By the way, our Super Chat MVP item today, Steve Young jersey. Old school Steve Young jersey. Has the laser print signature on the back. You can still frame this. It'll look really good. But Hall of Famer, a legend, Super Bowl champ, Steve Young jersey is what we're doing here today. Couple more $10 Super Chats came in, and people are not happy with Niners defensive coordinator Steve Wilks. Bert Sutherland, a $20 Super Chat. Bert and Amanda are always rocking with us. Here's Bert's 20. Not the first time Bert and Amanda from Wyoming. We will win. You get a raffle ticket to win our Miner helmet here. I'm going to sign it, send it away to the winner, and we'll raffle it away a little bit later. Leo DeGeneiro fires Steve Wilks. This is ugly right now. It's ugly right now. What happened to the San Francisco 49ers defense? It's a joke.
Leo with another one, another $2 here.
A coffee cup with words, tired. Justin, first timer. As Trey Hendrickson, that's not looking good for the Bengals. Hopefully he's okay. 2nd and 2 for San Francisco's offense. Ball to 22. Purdy under center. McLeod in motion. Handoff goes to Mitchell. Corner came in right away to make that tackle. Loss of 4 or 5. It was Hilton with a really good play right there. Justin, a first time Super Chatter. Beer cheers for you, bro. Hilton's a good player. He can make good plays against the run. They're showing some highlights of him right now. Sniffs out plays early, man. 3rd and 6. It was just a 2nd and 2. Purdy in the gun. 3-man front.
Wow.
Throws nearly intercepted. Probably should have been intercepted. Tried to loft it over the linebacker, but he threw it right to him. Had to jump for it. I'm not sure what Purdy was looking at here. He wanted to go to Aiyuk. But San Francisco's going to have to punt it away. A ball tipped at the line. I didn't see that originally, so it was tipped at the line. I'm not going to chalk that up as a bad throw for Purdy because it was tipped. But did he telegraph it, which led to it being tipped? Mitch Wishnowski's first punt was 60 yards. This one, also good. Drops at the 33, will bounce all the way to the 20. Down by Ambry Thomas.
Nice. Nice.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
So now, can this Niners defense get a stop? John Wallace, he telegraphed it and forced it. Exactly. Like, maybe that's it. You know, you telegraph throws. That's what allows defensive linemen to jump up, bat those footballs down. few more super chats to get to. Mac Daddy, this defense is shit right now. Yes, it is. We already got to that one from Rick. Dum Dum, let's go Niners with the 10. Thank you, Dum Dum VR. Niner Babe, a $20 super chat. Not sure why the defense is regressing, but I still have faith that we will get it together. Bang, bang, Niner gang, faithful to the Bay. Niner Babe, absolute legend. The D is regressing. Last 2 weeks, and then against the Browns, they gave up a couple of big plays in that game. Very surprising. Niner Babe gets a raffle ticket for our Niner hard hat. And then Justin Cuz. Let's go Niners from Joplin, Missouri. Thank you, bro. I think I looked into working in Joplin, Missouri when I was graduating college. Luckily, I didn't get that job. Man, Al Woods, Jets defensive tackle, tore his Achilles.
Oh, we got a few more here. This one rolling in from Anthony.
Anthony, Trey got hurt running. Wish we had Pageant. Do you mean Bajent, the Bears quarterback? Let me know. Sun Eater with the 10. My brother is watching your stream. Fire Steve right now. Sun Eater and your bro. We appreciate you. Fire Steve. Man, I wonder if the Niners have a bad bye week because of the weird vibes around Wilks if they can him. But I don't know. Everybody I talked to at the Super Bowl called it one of the best coaching hires of the entire offseason. Garthman, $2 super chat. We're up to 204 just like that. That's awesome. If we get to 500 in super chats before halftime, I'll do a keg stand. Alexander Ryan, 6. This is all a bit loose at the moment. Defense seems to have lost all order. 2 drives of our 3 on offense of 8 yards. And useless other than that, as Burrow will throw on first down. Irv Smith making his 7th catch of the year. Sniffed out quickly by Fred Warner, who took him down after a gain of 3 or 4. Joe Burrow on his last 10 passing attempts, 9 of 10. 2 touchdowns, 82 yards. Man in motion. Bengals run it up the middle. Going to go for a gain of 4. That makes it 3rd and 2. San Francisco's defense hasn't forced the Bengals into many 3rd downs here tonight. Type those 3s.
Come on.
Fukade!
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Need a stop. Niner fans on their feet. Can the pass rush finally get home? Burrow is in the shotgun. Trips formation to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Quick throw out to the right. Jamar Chase first down. Flag on the play. Could be a late flag. Could be a late flag on Cincinnati. Just a quick hitter out to the right. Illegal use of the helmet by Isaiah Oliver. Penalty on the defense. Helmet to helmet hit on Jamar Chase. Burrow in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He gets taken down by Bosa, but it's going to be about a half-yard gain. Not going to be a sack for Bosa. 2nd and 9. They're calling Hendrickson's injury a left ankle injury. Interesting. So, thankfully not a knee. Questionable to return. $3,500 people watching live. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Burrow takes the snap. Quick throw out to the left. Isaiah Oliver finally does something positive, and he tackles Shamar Chase for a loss of 1. So, another 3rd down.
Come on, Niners fans. Let's get loud in the chat. Type those 3s. Let's go.
It's another 3rd down. 9 yards to go. If you can't get off the field here, what are you doing? Bengals 2 of 2 on 3rd downs. Average yards to go at 6. So this one a little bit longer at 9. Empty set for Burrow. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout. More Super Chats to get to. Fukine, 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 Fukine. Fukine in the house, as he said. What up, Fukin? Electra Babe, what is going on? Look, your man's is a Bengals fan, and right now, your Niners aren't making you look good, or us look good, Electra Babe. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something about it. I can't. Third and 9. Type those 3s.
Come on. Who's typing those 3s? I want to see it. Krista, JB Michael. Come on. Pro. Dino Luke. Let's go. Andrew. Fred. Type those 3s. It's 3rd down.
Niners down 14-7. Can they get off the field? Ball at the Niners 49. Empty set for Burrow. Trips to the right. 2 to the left as the Bengals look to spread the Niners out. 4-man front for San Francisco. Doesn't look as though they'll send extra pressure. They only send 4. Burrow will run it. Has a 1st down. Quarterback draw. That calf is clearly 100% if he's going to run it up the middle like that, and they're going to call it. And that's the negative side effect of the wide 9. When you spread the defensive lineman out wide like that, it is easy to run it. Sometimes the C's depart. The Bengals have 14 first downs. The Niners have 14 plays. Burrow fakes the handoff. Throws underneath. Broken tackle. Niners tackling continues to be awful. I mean, San Francisco is in danger here of going down 21-7. Cincinnati with the ball at the 28. 118 passing yards already. Pitch play, right side, Mixon, tackle by Randy Gregory. He picked up about 2. Niner Babe with another super chat. Totally agree. Black Mass checking in. Justin Cox. Matthew Short. My goodness, it's crazy right now. Everybody's sounding off about this Niners defense. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 27. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 back. Burrow in the gun. 8:34 left. Delayed handoff. Mixon stopped. Another good tackle by Isaiah Oliver. He did this. Bro, you got to be a better player before you start doing that. That's kind of a joke. How about the Denver Broncos? Up 14-3 on the Kansas City Chiefs. Third and 7. Can the Niners get off the field here and force a field goal? Higgins in motion. Niners blitz. They get to Burrow finally! Sacked all the way back at the 34. Arik Armstead and Nick Bosa. Thank God. Niners dial up a blitz. Coverage downfield was good. They bottled up Jamar Chase, Irv Smith, Boyd. And it's going to be credited, I think, a full sack to Arik Armstead. Now, McPherson will come out for a 50-yarder. Miss, 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 miss. The kick is up. It's no good! No good! McPherson misses right. I did that. No good! That's what happens when the defense shows up. It's about time. Let's go. So Phil making a point. Momentum shift. That's a momentum shift that you need. How about a deep shot right after that? Play action, deep shot downfield. Come on. More super chats coming in. We're up to 275. A bunch to get to. Justin Cox. Let's go Niners. Anthony with the 2. Yes, Bajan. He looks very good and mobile and accurate. We'll see how he plays tonight. Electra Babe. This is not our Niners from weeks ago. No. Far cry from it. Black Mask with the 2. Defense can't sack a potato. Finally got one there, but they can't. At least until just that play ago. Matthew Short, $10. If we fire Wilks, what are our options? You got to go internal. My guess on the internal hire would be Chris Kosaric, which I would like in a way, but I wouldn't like it in a way because he's the best defensive line coach in the NFL, and his specialty there is special. Jerome Papa, a $2 super chat. Michelle with the 2. Bosa is waking up. And then Shredhead with his 5th ever super chat. About time. Nice sack, boys. No good. Electra Babe, are we waking up? I have some smelling salts here, so let's hope that the Niners wake up. Black Mask, he missed. It must have been Moody. We're waking up with the smelling salts. Are the Niners about to wake up? Yeah, you just eat it all. Super Bowl 16, by the way. Niners did beat the Cincinnati Bengals 26-21. Jerry Rice had one of the most stupid stat lines in that game ever as they won 20-16. By the way, no Venmo's in yet for our 50-50 raffle. $20 buy-in. We've given away hundreds of dollars doing this. So if you want to get involved, at Chase_Senior is the username on Venmo, or you could scan that QR code. So after the miss, the Niners are gifted with not only still being down by 7, good field position. They start with the ball at the 40. Play action. Purdy looks to throw. He has Aiyuk. It's caught inside the 40. I mean, come on. Why do you go to another YouTube channel? I caused the miss on the field goal. Then I said take a shot downfield. That's what San Francisco did. Edward Willis, our boy Toby, with the $10 super chat. As Purdy took a hit at the end of that play. That's 2 catches for Aiyuk. Purdy, 5 of 6 for 75 yards. First down. Purdy Broken play. Somehow is able to get the corner. And he beat Hubbard around the edge. I thought it was a broken play because they faked the handoff to McCaffrey to the outside, and then Purdy just took off to the right. That's that short area quickness that he has that I think is really underrated. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 here. Six minutes to play in the second. Bengals do get the ball after the break. Ball at the 28. Niners run it. McCaffrey, first down. He's fighting for more yards. Gets about 6.
Let's go. Type those ones. First down, Niners.
Type those ones, baby. Terrence Robinson, Nicole and Harold Gillenwater. Good to see y'all again. Everybody else, Tony Mesa, chat's popping right now. As that Niners Super Bowl winning team that beat the Bengals 20-16 with Bill Walsh, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott. They are in attendance being honored here today against the team and the organization that the Niners beat. 1st and 10, ball at the 24. Handoff goes to, I believe, Mitchell. Here's the issue with playing Elijah Mitchell. Every time he's in the game, I think the Bengals know that the Niners are going to run it. Trey Hendrickson is back in the game, by the way, for Cincinnati. Seattle up 17-14 on the Browns, 3:16 left in the second. So a high-scoring game there. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 23.5. Split back. Purdy takes the snap. He throws it to McCaffrey, and it's going to be a hold on the Niners. I saw it right away. Somebody got leverage up top and got away with the hold. You saw the body flail. Flag was thrown right away. Gabriel, damn, Chase, you're a play ahead of our cast. Thanks for the spoiler. You can pause it if you want to catch up. That's crazy, though. Usually we're right on point or maybe even a play behind, but holding on Elijah Mitchell. Man, he continues to have a really disappointing season. We'll get to your Super Chats, by the way. We do want to do our job of calling all the plays here. By the way, if we get the $500 in Super Chats before halftime, it actually was not Elijah Mitchell. It was Jawan Jennings. But he's 15 and Mitchell is number 25, so the official got confused. Still, Elijah Mitchell having a disappointing year. It's 2nd and 20 now. Ball all the way back at the 33.5. Need a chunk play to make it 3rd and manageable here. Purdy's going to take the snap. He looks to throw underneath McCaffrey inside the 30 to the 29 or 28. And it's going to be 3rd and very long still. Elizabeth Lucero said Purdy to Aiyuk downfield. Purdy to Aiyuk right here for a touchdown would be cool. Third and 14. I'd like to see the Niners be aggressive here and not just run it and give up on this drive. Purdy takes the snap. 3-man front for the Bengals. Purdy's going to run it. Has some room to run. Gets wrapped up at the neck. And he's going to get stopped short for a moment there. You thought he may have had enough room. And it's 4th and 3. What will Kyle Shanahan do? Oh, man. Wrapped up around the neck. That can't feel good.
What do y'all think they should do? Go for it or kick the field goal?
They're going to kick the field goal here.
A lot of people wanted them to go for it in the chat. Not going to do it.
If Jake Moody misses, I will be irate. 36 yards. It's not a guarantee from the left hash. He could very well push this right. And he drills it. Whew! You didn't want to see me pissed off. Maybe you did, but I didn't want to get pissed off. We're up to 652 likes. Please make sure you continue to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. 25,000 people have joined us so far here today. Prize Picks, our sponsor, making our watch party possible. Head to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Code CLNS for up to a $100 deposit match. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. You pick 2+ players, you choose more or less on their projected stat lines, and you can win up to 25 times your money during the football season, like producer Chip and I have done with the NBA season here. You can now combine your NFL and NBA picks. Here are my picks for today. I went more than 5 catches for Brandon Aiyuk. I went more than 1.5 passing, rushing, and receiving touchdowns for Brock Purdy. And I went more than 5.5 kicking points for Evan McPherson. Him missing that 50-yarder was great for the Niners. Not good for my prize picks, but I'll make a sacrifice for everybody if it means there's a victory. Aiyuk, 2 catches so far. Purdy, no touchdowns. Either way, it's a lot of fun. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Black Mask. He missed. Must have been moody, he said. That's good stuff. Black Mask is probably our funniest super chatter. Very good sense of humor. I feel like if we sat back, drank some whiskey, and had some cigars, we'd be laughing a lot. John Wallace with the 2. Pass downfield. Let's go. Purdy, come on. That was after the long pass to Aiyuk. Edward Willis, a.k.a. Toby. Chase, are you going to be on Larry's podcast every week? You guys are the GOATs. Let's go faithful. So it was pretty cool. I was on with Larry Krueger on Friday, and I'm going to try to go on as many Fridays as I can to talk some Niners. I think it's really good for the Niners Report. I think it's really good for his YouTube channel. The feedback was sensational, seeing everybody comment down in the chat. So I'm going to go on again this Friday, and hopefully it's as good as it was last Friday. It's my off day, but I love chopping it up, and Larry does a fantastic job. So Toby sent in a $10 super chat while we were over there. It was pretty cool. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Larry Krueger doing a hell of a job. Roddy Cow with the 2. About time we got our defense off the field. Facts. Sack for Eric Armstead. Black Mask with another 5. Niners beat Cincy twice in the Super Bowl. Thank God for Joe. Yeah, so they're honoring the team that won Super Bowl 16. Matthew Short, $5, 86, greatest Niners team ever. Wow, you think so? That's saying something. 5-time Super Bowl champs. They had some great teams. Black Mask with the 5. How about Purdy's play? Not bad with him running and picking up yards after protocol. Not bad at all. I've been really impressed with Purdy today. And look, Black Mask, I saw your comment on one of the videos over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to respond, but you said you disagreed with me saying that, Purdy struggled a little bit. I will say, first 3 quarters of that game against the Vikings, I thought he played extremely well. The last quarter, maybe after the concussion, that's when he struggled. Let's get back to action here. Bengals going to run it up the middle with Joe Mixon, a carry of 12 yards. Trey Greenlaw, you don't see him get bulldozed often. He just did by Mixon. 7 rushes, 56 yards for Mixon.
Playing bully ball right now on the ground. 73 rush yards already for Cincinnati.
Ball to 37. You'd like to just see this Niners defense have an easy possession or drive. A couple of hard counts from Burrow. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Two minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes left.
Phil coming in here. $1 super chat from Phil.
Hey, Phil. So let's show him the super chat menu. Phil, some turtles on the profile picture? I like turtles. The real ones, no. 3,600 people watching live right now. Can we get to 1,000 likes before halftime? We're at 742 right now. Hit that thumbs up icon and like the video if you're enjoying the show. our Super Chat menu, if we get to 500 before halftime, 2-minute warning just sounded, I'm doing a keg stand. First time Super Chatters, we're drinking for you. $20, you enter the raffle for the hard hat, $20 or more. $50, shotgun or a beer bong. No 50s yet. Surprised at that. $100, you enter the Goldmine Hall of Fame. And our Super Chat MVP wins our Steve Young jersey. Signed with the laser mark there, but still a pretty cool jersey. If you frame this thing, it'd look absolutely awesome. And the Steve Young jersey will go to our Super Chat MVP, largest individual Super Chat that we pick up.
It's a sick jersey.
Sick jersey.
It's sweet.
Sewn on, old school Niner jersey. Joseph Mize said pick 6 coming.
We got a 5 coming in from 16 Bar King.
16 Bar King, what up, playa? In the building, sack 208, we good. Let's go, 16 Bar King. A member of the Gold Mine Hall of Fame.
Coming back here from the 2 minutes. Niners, can they finally get a stop, man? It's been tough sledding so far.
1st and 10, 2-minute warning, ball at the 37 for Cincy. Burrow throws to the left, pass caught by Higgins, another first down. Isaiah Oliver, our favorite.
Fucking Isaiah Oliver, dude.
In coverage. We'll stay live for halftime, for a little halftime show. 2nd and 1. So they're going to say it was a gain of 9. Burrow fakes the handoff, throws quickly to Higgins. First down. Bengals in Niner territory to just shy of the 45-yard line. Clock continues to churn. 3 timeouts for the Bengals, 2 for the Niners. Burrow in the gun, split back, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Burrow will throw it once again. It's a quick throw, and it's caught. Jamar Chase, another first down. Bengals almost in field goal territory here. It's going to be a 2nd and 2. Phil saying Cincinnati is a good team. They are a good team. But you got to beat good teams if you want to be elite. 2 yards to go on the cusp of field goal range for Cincy. Burrow in the gun, bunch formation. 15 straight completions for Burrow. They're going to run it up the middle. First down and within range of another field goal. The Bengals do get the ball after halftime, so you can allow 7 here. Burrow looks left, throws left. Is that caught? How is that caught and not picked? Oh my gosh, what a throw. Boyd with the catch right in between Gibson and Oliver. Burrow with a dot. 52 seconds left. Cincinnati inside the Prize Picks red zone here. Couple more super chats to get to here. Black Mask with the 20. I guess I'll take a chance with the raffle. Here's my 20 for the helmet for a lap dance. We'll put Black Mask in there. Yeah, Black Mask has, had bad Super Chat luck. There's been a couple of times where you think he's the Super Chat MVP, and then some person comes out of nowhere. Black Mask, we got to do something special for you, man. We'll cook something up for you. Joey with the 5. 49er Gold Rush. Morning in Guam. Wow. And that's a first-time Super Chatter. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Avery Cortez. What's your guys' number to meet you guys in person? Oh, man. I don't really know. I'd love to do a watch party outside of the stadium. That would be cool at some point. Shit, I don't know. I think our Raiders channel has done something like that with some crazy Venmos. I'm not sure. I don't know my own value. How can I name my price? I'm not sure what it would be. Anthony with the 2. Thinking about the D is going to give Kyle serious gas. Whoa. Did you mean for it to come out like that, Anthony? Donald Alden, $10. Let's go Niners. Niners for life. Donald, appreciate that, bro.
We're 150 away from 500 at half, which means Chase would have to do a keg stand, but we got to get to 500 before halftime.
Yeah, 147 away from a keg stand at halftime if we get to 500. We're at 353 right now. And if you get us there with one Super Chat, you'll be the leader to win our Steve Young jersey. So that's our Super Chat MVP giveaway. And then we're raffling off our Miner helmet. Fukune's girlfriend with the $5 Super Chat. This is maybe the best thing ever, that you have Fukune and then Fukune's girlfriend. Let's go Niners. Let's go Niners. Got to get a stop here, man. Bolt the 19, back from the quick break. Burrow in the shotgun. He's going to throw it. Bosa can't quite get to him. Jamar Chase is wide open. He gets tackled a yard short of that first down. The Bengals have 2 timeouts left. Niners have 2 timeouts left. We're at 44 seconds and counting. Jamar Chase chipped and then went out for the catch. Clock stops at 41. Bengals call their second timeout. 17 straight completions for Joe Burrow. Is there a boot today from Ethan? There is a boot. I have a boot right here to my right. Right here with some Coors Light in there. If we get to 500, well, I said I'd do the keg stand for 500. If we get a $100 Super Chat, I'll do the boot. How about that? $100 Super Chat, I'll do a boot. That's 3 beers and 1 boot. 2nd and 1, ball directly at the 10. Boyd in motion. Burrow in the gun. Back to his right. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. He takes the snap. He looks. He fires. It's caught. Mixon to the 3. 18 consecutive completions for Burrow. He's just playing pitch and catch out there with his pops. 30 seconds left. Niners now at the timeout.
Oh, man. It's huge to hold him to 3 here. Huge. Huge. Pierce Cohen wants a shout out. What's up, Pierce?
What's up, Pierce?
Ethan's right. We need a stop. I need everybody in the chat right now.
William, Chase, the 49ers 20-16 win over Cincy was Super Bowl 23. You keep saying it was Super Bowl 16 when it wasn't. Super Bowl 16 was a 26-21 win over Cincy, and Rice wasn't on that team. My bad. F me. Thanks for correcting me, though. Ball to 3.5. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the right. Tackle. Ball out. Ball out. Niners get it. What's the call? Is it a fumble? The officials are meeting. Let's take a look at the replay. That ball is out. San Francisco football. Isaiah Oliver with the fumble recovery. It was Cleveland Ferrell who punched that football and dislodged it. And the Bengals with a missed field goal and a turnover at the 5-yard line.
Spamming the stops worked. That's what happens when you get loud in the chat.
Why are they bringing on Gene Steratore, though? What are they reviewing here? Oh, they whistled it dead. San Francisco has the ball. Purdy's going to throw. Deep shot. Caught. George Kittle to the 40. Niners have one timeout left. 24 seconds left. What a throw from Purdy. Right down the seam. He ripped that motherfucker. Timeout Niners. Looking to get some points before half. Bengals had a single high safety. The safety went to the right. George Kittle right down the middle of the field, in between the two seams. And Purdy just dropped it right in the bucket. Oh my goodness, what a dime. The Niners had one timeout. They just used it. So no timeouts, 24 seconds left. $140 away from a keg stand at halftime. I'll do a beer boot for $100. Missed field goal from 50 and a turnover at the 5 for Cincy, giving the Niners some life. Now, ball at the 39 of the Niners. Purdy, empty set. He's going to look to throw. He drops back down the middle of the field. Aiyuk dropped it. It's almost like he played defensive back. It went off his helmet. Off his face mask. He looked like a defensive back right there. That is a great throw. Aiyuk cannot catch that. 19 seconds left, no timeouts. Purdy in the gun. Jennings in motion. Fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Purdy pressure. Going to have to throw it out of bounds. 13 seconds left. So you either have to target the middle of the field and get a lot of yards, or target the sideline and get a lot of yards. Trey Hendrickson beating Jalen Moore. Moore has struggled. $13 seconds left, no timeouts. I mean, it's a miracle if the Niners can get some points here. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. The Niners run it with McCaffrey. Pass midfield to the 46. 5 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Niners are going to run out of time. So they can't get the 3. But San Francisco, they're breathing. Because of the missed field goal and the turnover for the Bengals. This defense has to figure it out. Now what, at halftime, Burrow has how many straight completions? 19, 20? That's wild. Burrow 21-23 at halftime. We'll take a look at some stats. We'll go through your super chats. We're up to 375 here. I'm going to have to use the bathroom here in a moment. $3,700 people still hanging out. 32,000 views in that first half. Awesome. So let's run through some stats really quickly. You know, against this defense, I know that Joe Burrow's elite. When he's right and he's healthy, I think he's the number 2 quarterback in the game behind Patrick Mahomes. But against this defense, 21-23 is unacceptable. Consistent conversions on money downs, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Joe Mixon has had a really good day. He's run it 7 times for 55 yards. Jamar Chase, 7 catches for 55. He's been open a lot. The good news is, coming off concussion protocol, Brock Purdy has looked really good. He's making plays with his legs, as Black Mass noted a little bit earlier. 7-10, 114. Christian McCaffrey, 17 straight games with a touchdown that ties an all-time record. And then Brandon Aiyuk, 2 catches for 54, but a drop at the end of the first half, which could have allowed the Niners to kick a field goal. So let's go who you got. Chip, you can give shout-outs to the people. And I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. And then we'll run through your super chats too. So let us know who you got. I'm going to step aside here for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right. Niners down 4 at the half. Type SF for the Niners, CIN for the Bengals. Ethan Atwood updated. We have 500. No, we are at 375. So we did not get to the 500 for the keg stand. I'm seeing a lot of SFs here. Get some shout-outs in the chat. Everyone typing in who they got. Niner Babe, of course, going with the Niners. Toby Willis, SF. BK from the Bay, San Francisco. Killa Hunter Ray. A lot of heavy hitters here. Fukune, SF. Wide receiver plug, SF. Kenny Powers, Elizabeth, Florence, Robert James. Everybody going with their SFs for the Niners. Guy in the comments, SF by 4 points. Juju, SF way too good. Albert Lopez, SF. Michelle, SF. Everyone going San Francisco. Mamba Legend. Hey, Trizzy. Unfortunately, not Trizzy today. Producer Chip with you. But Mamba Legend says, one of these days I will send a super chat. Mamba, whether you send super chats or not, we appreciate you hanging out with us, showing love, commenting, all of that. So, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Phil says, hey, Chip. Hey, Phil. What up, Phil? Hey, every super chat that comes in during halftime, I'm taking my drink. I also have, this one's already opened. I have an unopened one here. If somebody sends in a $100 super chat until halftime's over, I'll beer bong it. I'll beer bong it. So super chat of any value, I'm drinking, $100. I'll beer bong this unopened one over here. And we'll run through those super chats as they come in. But keep letting me know. I don't think I've seen a single Cincinnati yet. Shadow says San Francisco 20-17. Ben Borgia, F. Burrow. Let's go Niners. So keep getting them in. Jimmy, San Francisco. JB Michael, San Francisco. JB Michael also says, hey, Chip. What up, JB? JB. Dave Towers. Morning, Chip, from Sydney, Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. What up, what up? Ethan Atwood. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Where is Bosa? Where is Bosa? Where is Bosa? Nothing. Nothing at all. Gabriel, 21-28. Niners. Game time player. Bengals for the win. Boo! Boo! Get him out of here. Brian SF. Gabriel GG from New Mexico. Go Niners. Shout out. Niner gang is worldwide, baby. Worldwide. Electra Babe coming in with a super chat. First one of the half. Let's have a better second half. Go Niners. Bang! Bang! Niner gang! Drinking to that, Electra Babe. Definitely going to have a better second half here. 100%. Cosmo saying it. No run defense. None. Joe Mixon has been running against you like you're a middle school team. I mean, to this point, Joe Mixon averaging 8 yards a carry. 8 yards a carry. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Someone said Kylo Ren. What? Kylo Ren? I don't see it. I don't see it. Don't see a big hurt with the 5. Wilks has to go. Constantly having our defense out of position. Say this. You're seeing the job D'Amico Ryans is doing in Houston. You're seeing the job that Robert Saleh has been doing with the Jets. The talent's there, no doubt about it. But Wilks just hasn't been able to get it out of him so far, especially the past few weeks. I understand the frustration, wanting to see Wilks go. This is going to be a big second half, I think. You know, whether you go 6-2 or 5-3, I think there's a big difference there, especially trying to keep pace with the Eagles in the NFC. It's going to be a big second half here, I will say, for this Niners defense. Drinking for that big hurt. Appreciate you. La Woo says, what's up, what's up, what's up? 500 before the bathroom break is over. Can we get there? We're 120 away. 120 away. Can we get it in one super chat? If someone sends in 120, Chase has to do a keg stand. I got to do a beer bong. You'll be in the lead for our Steve Young jersey. I mean, come on. Storm and Norman coming in with the 10. 49ers halftime adjustments. Offense, let Purdy cook. Jordan Mason time. Defense, wake Bosa up from hibernation. Keep Isaiah Oliver on the field. Isaiah Oliver, he's been up, he's made some plays, but I don't know. Jordan Mason, give someone else the ball. It's been all McCaffrey up to this point. And Elijah Mitchell, who hasn't done a single thing. Jordan Mason doesn't have a single carry yet today. Hasn't been involved whatsoever. Cheers to that, Storm and Norman. You should be in the locker room right now. You got all the halftime adjustments. You should be in the locker room right now. They should listen to you. Trade for Chase, Young, and Jalen Johnson. Look, those of you who don't know, NFL trade deadline, this Tuesday, October 31st on Halloween, I would bet money that the Niners make a move. The Commanders did lose today. And there was some buzz around the NFL that game today against the Eagles would sort of determine the rest of their season, whether they were going to sell or not. They lost. So Montez Sweat, Chase Young could be up for grabs. Could the Niners make a big move? We'll see. We'll see. Only 110 left from 500.
Oh, wow.
Only 110 left.
All right. Chip, if you need to get some food or something, you can.
Yeah.
Up to 396. Let's go. Oh, wow. Black Mass with the 10 as well. Montravius McGill, I'm laughing, man. I'm seeing you saying, yes, sir, he did indeed rip that mother effer. That's what I said on that throw to Purdy. And then I'm sure Chip ran through these, but I just want to show y'all love too as I hold this chicken tender in my hand. 49ers halftime adjustments. Offense, let Purdy cook. Jordan Mason time. Defense, wake up. Bosa's in hibernation. Keep Isaiah Oliver on the field or off the field? Oliver stinks. Fumble recovery, though, so that's good. But, yeah, I think that this is – I talked about this with Larry Krueger on Friday. I think the Niners just don't trust Jordan Mason at all. Pass protection. Like, every time he runs the ball, it seems as though it's a positive play. But he must not be doing the little things that allow him to get on the field. Chip stepped out. He earned a little break there to use the bathroom and get some food. Roddy Cal at the 5, so we'll pop these super chats up in a bit. Our defense is relentless. They will play better second half. I hope so. Black Mask, players have to execute. You can blame the DC, but the D-line not executing. I said this on a Chase post. The D-line has to be beast, bull rush, shoot gaps, swim moves. They've been incredibly disappointing. And then Lyle. 49ers need some soul searching. Hopefully they address the corner and edge rusher needs before the deadline. That could help. Mike Concha in the chat. Ethan, update. How close to 500? We're at 413 right now. And our update to 100,000 subscribers, we are at 98,715. We're going to need a big second half to get to 100K. Whoa. They just showed the quarterback comparison. They had Sam Darnold as the Niners quarterback. Come on now. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals to start this third quarter. Ball at the 25 after the touchback. Burrow in the gun. He's going to throw it. Right side. Pass batted away by Charvarius Ward. Good play there on Higgins. And that's the first Burrow incompletion since the first quarter, I believe, right? He didn't have an incompletion to end the first half. Second and 10. Burrow in the gun. Niners blitz. Burrow lets it go. Another play made by Ward, and he gets called for the pass interference penalty. Of course, because he's on Jamar Chase. I like the blitz call, actually. Look, this is the reality. I think Ward is a better number 2 than he is a number 1. 4 penalties, 44 yards for the Niners, 0 for the Bengals. Cincinnati will run it now. Short game, not even a yard. Talanoa Hufanga coming up from that safety spot. A lot of Super Chats came in as Chip was away. We'll run through those Super Chats here. Up to 438 in Supers. Ball at the 40, 2nd and 9. 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left as Burrow takes the shotgun snap. He's flushed. He's going to have to step up. He's going to run. He has a first down. He gets tackled at the 40. Big run for Joe Burrow. 20-yard run. Nothing really that you can do. I mean, man-to-man on the outside, you covered it well. And if your pass rush can't get home, nobody's in the middle of the field. That's good identification by Burrow. Ball at the 40. Pitch play. Right side. Mixon. Stopped. Only a gain of 1. Burrow's made some really good plays with his legs. He's a better athlete than what people give him credit for. If you watched him at LSU, he moved pretty well, and he's made some pretty athletic plays in his NFL career, too. Just a great surgical pocket passer. Ball at the 39, 2nd and 9. Burrow takes the snap. He gets sacked! Arik Armstead again! His 2nd of the day. Finally, we get to see that sack dance twice, where he rubs his tummy. Bosa kind of made it happen by moving Burrow off of his spot. He felt the pressure from the outside, and then once he tried to step up, Armstead was right there. And that's big because it drops Burrow back at about the 48-yard line. It's a 3rd and 16. Come on. Come on. 3rd and 16. Got to get a stop. Get off the field. Burrow takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Jamar Chase spin move to the 38. From here, about a 55-yard field goal. McPherson missed earlier from 50. I wonder if the Bengals will punt. They're going to kick. They're going to look to make it a 2-possession game here. And it's going to be about a 56-yard attempt here. He missed earlier from 50. Miss, 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 miss. This one in between the 2 hashes, though, so a little bit easier. Snap good. Hold down. The kick is up. It has the direction, and it's good. He drilled that one. So that makes it a touchdown game, 17-10. Bengals with the advantage. See what happens, though, when your pass rush gets home and you can sack the quarterback. It goes from a drive in which it looks as though the Bengals are going to put up points to you backing them back and forcing 3 instead of 7. Let's get caught up on your Super Chats here. Roddy Cow with the 5. Is that our Niners helmet there? I think it is, Roddy Cow. Looks awesome if that's the case. Our defense is relentless. They will play better the second half. There is the relentless type of defense that we've been waiting for. That's what we've been waiting for. Keep it up throughout the rest of this ball game, please. And Satariano, a $2 super chat and a first-time super chatter, faithful to the Bay from Sour Lake, Texas. I have no idea where that is. I'm from Dallas, or I live in Dallas right now. I'm not from Dallas. Sour Lake, Texas. You know where that is, Trace? South Lake, maybe? All right. Nice. Thank you, Ann. Beer cheers to you for being a first-timer. Black Mask with the 10. Players have to execute. You can blame the defensive coordinator, but the defensive line not executing. I said this on Chase's post. D-line, got to be beasts. Bull rush, shoot gaps, swim moves. Agreed. And today, finally, Eric Armstead with 2 sacks. It's been a while. First 2 sacks of the year. Had to get on the board. Had to make it happen against a quarterback like Joe Burrow. Glad he was able to do that. Hopefully it keeps up. Lyle with the 5. Niners need some soul searching. Hopefully they address the corner and edge rusher spots right before the trade deadline. It's coming up on Tuesday. If John Lynch and the Niners are not aggressive, I would be shocked. They have to be aggressive because they have holes on this team that they need to address. And if Philadelphia is going to address their needs, I think San Francisco has to address their needs. Kasi G. Bosa should donate some of his huge salary to get a good cornerback. Yeah, they already have $40+ million in cap space. So, for San Francisco, most cap space in the NFL. So you have the most cap space in the NFL, and you have draft capital at your disposal. Use it to get a corner. And then if Charvarius Ward is your second corner, it's a great spot to be in. Angelo, a $20 super chat. Get your shit together, defense. That is a raffle ticket to win our Niner hard hat. We'll put you on the board. Elizabeth is saying Purdy to Kittle. And then Elizabeth said Purdy to Aiyuk. Is she reading the drive here? Purdy to Jennings. If those are the first 3 plays on this drive, Elizabeth Lucero, you're just a genie. So Purdy, 7 of 10, 110 yards. Needs a big second half. Niners start off, pitch play to the right. Christian McCaffrey jumps over a defender, and as he wheeled over, he hit Brandon Aiyuk in the back. Aiyuk's okay, but that couldn't have felt good. Flag on the play, holding on the offense. Jenny Wolfie, shaking my head at this ish, and where the F is Aiyuk or what the F Aiyuk? The drop before the half, if that's what you're talking about, Jenny, awful drop. And that's unfortunate because San Francisco had that play blocked up. Five penalties, 54 yards on the Niners. 0 for the Bengals. Now it's 1st and 20. Got to stop playing behind the sticks. It's a huge issue against Cleveland. Purdy from under center, deep drop. He's pressured. He's flushed. He stays on his feet, and he runs for 2. I'll do a beer boot for a $100 super chat. How about that? But it has to come in within the next 2 minutes. So 3 beers, 1 boot. I'll do it. But it's got to come in the next 2. And 100 will give you the lead for our Steve Young jersey. 2nd and 18. Purdy empty set. 4-man front for Cincinnati. Throw down the middle of the field. A great dime from Brock Purdy to George Kittle. And on a 2nd and 18, the Niners move the chains for a first down. Couple of big pass plays for Kittle. And that throw had to be perfect with touch and accuracy. And it was. Right inside the left number. He zipped that ball in there. Who said that Purdy doesn't have arm strength? That's arm strength right there. 70-plus yards receiving today for Kittle. Purdy in the gun, split back. Looks to throw it again. Left side, nearly picked off. Threw it inside, intended for Aiyuk. And I don't like the read or the throw there. Purdy got pressure, and that's why he had to let it go. He kind of threw it away and had to shield himself from getting hit. Oh. And that could have been a disastrous interception. Niners' offensive line, once again, has not been good. 2nd and 10. 4 completions of 20-plus yards for Purdy. McCaffrey going to run it. Gains 3. Makes it 3rd and easier. But it's not 4-down territory here for the Niners. $3,800 people watching live. If you haven't subscribed, do so right now. We're on the road to 100K. Ball at the 48, 3rd and 7. Niners 2 of 5 on 3rd downs. Purdy over the middle. Intended for Kittle, incomplete. I think a good throw would have picked up the 1st down. Right when Kittle turned around, it was high. If he had more time to address the football and look at it, may have been a completion. But instead, the Niners will punt. Wisnowski, not a great punt, caught at the 18. You would have hoped he would have gotten a little bit more on it to try to pin the Bengals deep. But with 8:22 left in the 3rd, the Bengals take over at their 18. So I need a couple of catches from Brandon Aiyuk for my prize picks. Oh! Jan off the China VPN. Jan. That's awesome, Jan. We'll go back to prize picks and we'll show that super chat. Up to a $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS for that deal to apply. My picks for today, we need some work. We'll show you them in a bit. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. You pick 2 or more players. You choose more or less on their projected stat lines, and you can win up to 25 times your money this football season. We go to my picks for today, and I'm looking good for Evan McPherson. He has the field goal, and he has the 2 extra points. So he's at 5 total. We just need an extra point from Evan McPherson. For Purdy, 2 total pass, rushing, or receiving touchdowns. That'll get us the number. And then Aiyuk, if he wasn't dropping the pill, we might already get there. More than 5 receptions for him. So get signed up. Meek Mill, Andrew Schultz, they're all involved with prize picks. So are we at Chat Sports. So get signed up and do the right thing. prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS for up to a $100 deposit match. So for Jan's 50, your show is my favorite sports show. Jan. It's a beer bat for Jan. Thank you,
Jan.
brother. Tuned in from China. Appreciate it, man.
China. Chug. Jan. Chug. Oh, Jan. Chug.
That's the Jan chug.
Chug for China.
Chug for China. Chug for China. Bengals with 265 total yards. The Niners with 226. Bengals take over inside their own 20. Burrow in the shotgun. They hand it off. They run it left side. Gain of 5. FL Grace, how do you not have gout with all that drinking? I just got to take care of yourself. I do have to use the bathroom sometimes during the live shows, but I run every day, eat healthy. I just have to burp really bad right now. Burrow in the shotgun, 2nd and 5, end around Chase. Niners have it bottled up, and they're going to tackle it back in the 16.
Sit down, baby.
Isaiah Oliver, another solid play. He's awful against the pass, not bad against the run. I just can't take him anymore, but at least he made the play right there. Ugh. Who, Jalen Carter? Yeah. Nah, I didn't see what happened. 3rd and 13. Plays for negative yards. 4 for the Bengals, 2 for the Niners. That was a negative play right there. Make some noise in the chat. Let's go! Ball up to 16. Bengals need to get to the 29. Burrow throws, and they're stopped just short. Thankfully, Fred Warner tackled Irv Smith 2 yards shy of the first down marker. Bengals going to have to punt. I also think here you have to look out for the fake punt. Burrow, 23 of 26. It's crazy what he's doing. Fourth and 2. Bengals going to punt it from about their 11. The Niners guarding the fake punt here. Bengals, nearly blocked by San Francisco special teams unit. Ray McLeod, a fair catch at the 24-yard line. Let's get some points. Let's show them the sub tracker there, Chip. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers. Can we get there with our watch party here today?
Come on.
Look at that ticker go up.
It's rising, baby.
Let's get the plaque. Let's get the plaque. Let's get the plaque. Let's get the plaque.
Come on.
98,722. If you want informative, entertaining, insightful Niners shows every single day, year-round, with coverage on news, rumors, breaking news, film breakdowns, bold opinions, live shows, watch parties. If you want to be a part of the faithful movement, this is your go-to spot. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you see that subscribe button? You got to hit that thing. 100K today. We're 1,235 away, but let's continue to hack away at that number. Niners country, let's mine. Let's mine. Niners country, let's mine. We're hacking away at 100K. Come on.
Sup for dubs.
Danny, talk about the game. Can't talk about the game when there's a commercial break, Danny.
David, Chip, go slap Trizzy the Glizzy.
Why?
I'm not going to slap my boy. But you know what I will do? I'll drink for subs, baby.
$100 super chat, and either Trace slaps Chip with the tortilla or Chip slaps Trace with the tortilla. You send a 100, you get to choose.
Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice.
Joseph, what's up, Chase? Joseph. Real one.
That was a sick
Game time player. Danny is tripping. Yeah, it always cracks me up when people are like, talk about the game. I do play-by-play for every play of the game.
Big Sky says, do the gritty.
Purdy to Chase for a touchdown. I'm more of a quarterback, though. I can sling that pill.
David, what do I get for a 20?
Seth Mitchell, Daddy, I'm right here. John Wallace said 5 plays and a touchdown. All right, I'm down for some explosiveness. Do the gritty.
Hey!
1st and 10 for San Francisco. After the defensive stand, Purdy 8 of 13, 146 yards, 5 carries for 45. He's under center. Kittle with 3 catches, 72. McCaffrey the lone tailback. Purdy play action. Looks to take a shot. He throws it deep left side. Caught by Aiyuk. Let's go, Brandon. Out at the 42. Type those ones. Pierre Martinez, send me a shout. What up, Pierre? Big catch for Aiyuk, his 3rd grab of the day. 72 yards as well. So him, as well as George Kittle, over 70. Ball at the 39. Purdy under center again. McCaffrey the tailback. Play action again for Purdy. Looks to throw. Has Kittle. Going to try to run through a defender. Gain of about 5 or 6. We're 6 cents away from 500. Who's going to get us past? 6 cents away from 500. By the way, if Jan's number of $50 holds, we're sending the Steve Young jersey to China. I don't know. That'd be tough. 2nd and 3. So they give him 7. It's a long 3, though. Use check in motion. Purdy, another play action. Into the flat. Kittle, room to run. A blocker out in front. Kittle stays on his feet. Inside the 35. 1st down. San Francisco. Justin Kaz, Rafael Flores. They both combined to get us over 500. Justin Kaz with the deuce. Rafael with the deuce. Dave Davis with the 5. Let's go Niners. We're well past 500. Kittle, 5 grabs for 99. Purdy, 11 of 16 for 188. Niners with the ball at the 34. Got to get 7 here. Jennings in motion. Pitch play. Left side. McCaffrey. A hard-fought 2. Ricardo said that jersey is coming to Norway. We got a quarter. We're past 500. 4,000 people watching live. McCaffrey, 8 carries for 36 yards today. Does have a touchdown, his 17th straight game with the touchdown, ties an NFL record. David Marcello with the 2. Ball at the 31.5. Purdy under center. Play clock at 3, at 2, at 1. He gets the snap off. They run it with McCaffrey right up the middle. Close to a 1st down, maybe a yard away. It's going to be a 3rd and 1, gain of 6. We'll catch up on those super chats and actually show them on the screen here when we can. Marty Overson, what up, Marty? Nine carries for 43 yards for McCaffrey. Now he's lined up out wide at wide receiver. Comes into the backfield. It's him and Juszczyk who is now in motion. Juszczyk going to take the handoff under center. And I think he got stopped short of the 1st down by the nose of the football. Keep in mind, it's hard for Purdy to run the quarterback sneak because that's potentially how he got concussed last week. Man, I thought he may have gotten it, and then he got stopped, but they didn't give him a good spot. It's 4th down. It's 4th down. Niners have They moved the chains. They moved the chains. What?
First down!
First down.
Niners!
San Francisco. Ball at the 24. Purdy under center. I formation. Kittle in motion. Pitch to McCaffrey. Makes a man miss. Gets to the outside. He's to the 20. Prize Picks Red Zone. $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Gonna be a second and medium here for the Niners. And it looks as though Kyle Juszczyk on a second push got that first down. This drive, 4 rushes, 3 passes, 56 yards for the Niners. Ball just inside the 20. Very important to get 7. Purdy, play action, rolls to his left, looks to throw. He's going to run and has room to run inside the 10 to the 8. First down as Purdy signals it. Big cock Brock running on the block tonight. He's been very involved in the running game. They tried to layer some routes to that left side on that boot to the left. Nothing was there. Purdy ran for it. Purdy, 188 passing yards, 57 rushing yards, 245 total. It's first and goal, San Francisco. Looking to tie this ball game up at 17-17. 31 seconds left to go in the third. 31 on the game clock, 26 on the play clock. Punch it in.
Come on, baby.
Punch
Lee,
it in.
Julie, come on.
Purdy in the gun. Kittle in motion. Ball at the 8. McCaffrey in motion. Purdy. Broken play, and he gets picked. It's going to be offensive lineman downfield because it was supposed to be a pitch play forward, and there was nobody there, so Purdy tried to throw it, and the throw is going to be a fumble. An eligible man downfield on the offense. It's declined. And the Niners shoot themselves in the foot. It was like an RPO. Purdy looked to pitch it. There was nobody there, so he threw it, and he got intercepted by Pratt. So the Niners turn it over for the first time. This one costly. Bengals get the ball at the 19. Burrow will throw it. Looks to take a shot. Downfield. Has a man. Caught. Higgins. Pass the 50. Purdy with at least 1 pick in 3 straight games after having none the first 5. And we're going to the 4th. That is probably the only thing that couldn't have happened on that play, and it did. Oh, let's go with the Super Chats. Bert Sutherland with the 2. Go Oliver, my middle name. That's for Isaiah Oliver. Justin Kaz, or Cuz with the 2 as well. Raphael, let's go Brandon. When you sent that, better times. Dave Davis, let's go Niners. With that 5. David Marcella. Glizzy lost his pocket rocket status. No longer Big Cock Brock after that play. Marty Overson with the $1 super chat. Black Mask, I'm off to Taiwan and Thailand next week. I can deliver it. If that number holds for Jan. Hawaiian Wood, $2. Eagles fan, EAGLES. Don Jam, let's go Niners with the 5.
Jeff says his grandma would have thrown a better pass than Purdy. Jeff, who's your grandma? Don't ask to put Darnold in. Come on. Come on.
I can't believe that happened.
Man, everything was going so well on that drive.
Yeah.
Still not over for sure, but it's a big change. Terrible.
That was an
terrible.
Iowa State Brock Purdy play.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Put Josh Johnson in.
That is absolutely brutal. I mean, if the Bengals score here, you're looking at a 10-point deficit.
Even if you hold them to a field goal, it's 10. If they go down and score a touchdown, you go down 14 with probably anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes left. Not good.
That's tough. Bengals with the ball at the 48. Niners defense needs to get a stop here. Burrow, he's sacked. Ball out. Offensive lineman picked it up. They're going to whistle it dead. Cleveland Ferrell, I believe, came through with the sack right there. Yeah, Cleveland Ferrell and Nick Bosa. I can't believe Purdy threw that pick, man. 2nd and 13, ball at the 49. Burrow, handoff up the middle. Mixon to the 45. So from here, a 52-yard field goal for McPherson. He's 1 of 2 from kicks of 50-plus yards. Big third down in this game with the clock and the score.
Come on, Niners fans. We need to stop right here.
3rd and 7.
Huge.
Ball at the 45. Burrow empty set. He's in the shotgun. He's 4 of 4 on 3rd down. 2 of them have gone for first downs. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Niners blitz. Quick throw. Burrow, what a catch. Jamar Chase fumbled back the other way. Deshaun Gibson stays on his feet. He fumbles the ball. Ball out. And it's picked up by Diamador Lenore. He advanced it downfield. And I'm pretty sure Chase did fumble that football, fighting for extra yards. Oh my goodness, what a turn. Now the question is, was Gibson down? They're going to say Gibson was down by contact.
It's Niners ball!
Let's take a look at the replay. This is a gift from the football gods. Now, they might challenge it to try to say he didn't have possession of the ball.
I think he held on to that long enough.
It might come back. Either way, if it does come back, it's a 4th down. But he caught it here, brought it in, started to make a move, and right when he started to turn upfield, that's when the ball came out. In real time, it looked like a fumble. When you slow it down, maybe not. CJ Gray said it's a drop. It might be.
It's going to be close. Going to be close.
I'm going to flip this coin. If it's heads, it's a fumble. If it's tails, it's a drop. Heads.
Oh!
Hey, Roger Goodell, it's Chase Sr., host of the 49ers Report. It's a fumble.
This one's on the house.
So type LFG for now that it's a fumble. Niner Babe said, don't panic, hopefully. San Francisco. IFR Dries, fumble for Denmark. This game is just stupid, man. It really is stupid.
Come on. If they get this ball in the fumble, you got to score 7. Got to score 7.
Oh, my gosh. What a gift.
Keep feeding Kittle. He's having a day.
We're up to $527 in Super Chats. The number to beat for our Steve Young jersey is only 50.
I'm feeling a late game surge. Usually how it goes, you know, people are hanging out, hanging around till the end, seeing what the amount gets to, and then we get a little competition. 50, I don't think the 50 is going to stand.
Richard Gypsy Fernandez, a $5 Super Chat. Bring back Cap, Niners for life. Do people realize, like, Colin Kaepernick's in his mid-30s, hasn't played football in years?
Cap.
So they called it incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7. Good job by Ward to punch that football out. And this is good because the Bengals are not going to kick the field goal. They're going to punt. Oh, Jordan Mason, almost his second. And the ball batted off a Bengal into the end zone. Touchback. Niners will get it at the 20. Niner Babe, don't panic, have faith. San Francisco. Let's show them the sub count there, Chip. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers. Can we get there with this watch party? Now, we're less than 200 people away from 99,000. So can we get to 100,000 during the watch party here today? Look at this ticker.
Come on.
100K. 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 Let's get there. 98,856 and counting. If you want Niners shows every single day, news, rumors, analysis, film breakdowns, opinions, breaking news, live shows, watch parties. If you want to be a part of the largest independently run Niners channel on YouTube that covers this team, hit that subscribe button. John Wallace, look at the ticker.
It's going crazy.
Beer cheers, by the way, for the gang for hanging out. Chino asked, was that a challenge? No, it was a quick overturn during the commercial break. So 13 plus minutes to go. Niners down by 7. And remember when this offense used to pop off for 30 points per game? They did that in every game the first 5. Last 3, they've been under 20. 98,888.
Come on.
We're about to be 1,100 away from 100,000 subscribers. Do you want to be a part of history here today?
Legendary moments.
Hawaiian Wood and Black Mask had a couple of super chats that came in.
Are we some big-time players? Do we got some big-time players here?
Come on, faithful, help me out.
Big drive coming up. Hawaiian Wood with the 2. Eagles stupid. San Francisco wins. Black Mask with the deuce. How many ref calls have gone our way this year? 0. Anthony, Chase, I bid $100 on the jersey. Where do I send the money? You just send in a super chat, brother. It's the rectangular box with a $sign through it.
100 will put him in the lead.
100 will put you in the lead, but there's no promises that number holds, but it'll put you in the lead for now. The number to beat is 50. Can the Niners go 80 yards here? They got down to inside the 10 last drive, and Purdy threw a pick. And he throws another one. Niners give it right back. Shanahan's pissed. That could be the ball game, man. That is an awful pick. They throw it over the middle of the field so much that you throw it in dangerous territory. It's just a bad throw. If it's to Jennings, it's a good throw, but that's to Aiyuk. Purdy, 2 throws, 2 picks. 5 picks the last 3 games for Purdy. Ball up to 17, Burrow into the end zone, Chase touchdown. First play after the giveaway. Burrow to a wide open Chase who, what do you know? Beat Isaiah Oliver. Largest deficit this season for San Francisco at 14 after this extra point if they make it. And they do. 14-point lead for the Bengals.
Wow, wow, wow.
5 interceptions in the last 3 games for Purdy.
New poll question up. Pick a QB. Sam Darnold off to the early lead. I mean,
Who should play quarterback and end this game for the Niners? Brock Purdy or Sam Darnold? I think you got to work through these struggles for Purdy. I mean, my goodness, like he played well for 3 quarters against Minnesota, shit the bed in the 4th, played well this entire game, is shitting the bed again late.
man.
It's just unacceptable. Tawan Sellers and Lion Fighter with some super chats here. Tawan, a first-time super chatter.
First timer.
We're not playing up to our potential on defense. Offense needs Big Trent bad and Deebo. We probably lose, but we will be back harder and go on a winning streak. Look, I mean, the Niners started last year 3-4, the year before that 3-5. They start this year 5-0, and now they're looking at the barrel of a 5-3 start. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll tell you this, though. The Seahawks are coming. And if you play like this against Seattle, you will get beat. And then Lion Fighter, he's laughing. I mean, Brock Purdy, those are laughable interceptions. Laughable interceptions. Starting off 5-0, I'm sure a lot of you would have wagered your entire bank account on not starting 5-3. After the Cowboys win, this team looked incredible. They were flawless. Last 3 games, they have been bad. So now down by 14. Defense has sucked for the most part all day. And at some point, the defense has to get bailed out today, right? I mean, this offense has 10 points. At first play after the giveaway, wide open touchdown to Jamar Chase. This is wild.
If you have any chance in this game, you got to go down and score a touchdown. Like a 6-play, quick drive. Show some life. Show some
Ball
fight.
to 25. Purdy going to throw it to McCaffrey. Picks up about 9 on the play. Second and 1. McCaffrey, 3 catches for 27 yards. Purdy under center. Ray McCloud in motion. Pitch play McCaffrey. Picks up a first down. Gain of 3 or 4 yards there. And I know a lot of people are saying you got to move faster. What you have to prioritize here is getting points. 12 minutes left. You got to get points. That's really what you must accomplish here, is at least making this a 7-point game. And time is on your side right now. So you could take your time on this drive, but obviously later you'll have to be in hurry up. Purdy evades a rusher, throws, pass caught. Aiyuk stays on his feet inside the 40. First down, San Francisco. Type those ones. What did I say a few weeks ago? That at some point, the luck was going to run out for Purdy. He had thrown a lot of interceptable balls, but nobody really talked about that because the Niners were 5-0 and he played well, right? But against the Browns, against the Vikings, and against the Bengals, those turnover-worthy throws that weren't picks before, the luck is going against him now. Purdy play action, steps up, throws it to McCaffrey, tackled after a gain of 5. And Purdy has shown some nice things. Like, this guy has ability, he has talent, but my gosh, some of the bad decisions are bad. By the way, Tawan Sellers, beer cheers for you for being a first-time super chatter. We're up to $551 in donations. Ball to 33. Niners moving somewhat fast. Purdy pumps, gets hit. Hit when he threw it. Tackle by Hendrickson. Third and 5. So this one, critical third down here. And you want Purdy to continue to be a gunslinger and be aggressive. But the interception that he threw inside the 5, just unacceptable. And it was a broken play, but you just can't throw that ball. Great play by the defender, right? Just can't happen. Niners 3-7 on third downs. Average yards to go, 6.7 here. It's a 3rd and 5. Purdy over the middle. Pass caught Aiyuk inside the red zone.
Go get 7 here.
Get 7, get a stop, and then you have a chance.
What's done is done.
Aiyuk sneakily having a good day. And yeah, keep in mind, look, you're without Trent Williams and you're without Deebo Samuel, but Brock Purdy, if he's going to be a franchise quarterback, he's not always going to have stars around him. Can he elevate his teammates? That's what the greats do. Who was Patrick Mahomes' number 1 wide receiver last year? I mean, come on, Juju Smith-Schuster? Give me a break. Ball at the 18. Handoff. McCaffrey. Gain of 4. And remember, Kyle Shanahan, 0-38 when down by 8+ points, I believe, in a game. Can they erase that deficit today? At some point, that streak has to come to a dubious end. I studied journalism. Ball at the 14, Purdy empty set. So throwing down here, 2nd and 5. Single high safety. Purdy caught by Kittle and then dropped. Yeah, this Niners team is not the same when they get punched in the mouth. They have not responded to adversity well this year. And Kittle is a veteran. He's got to catch that football. I know Pratt is right there. You might take a hit. Got to catch it. Considering the spot, the time of the game, the urgency that's needed. And this is why I said after that loss last week, the Niners are front-running frauds right now. Until they can take a punch and fight back, they're front-running frauds. 3rd and 5, empty set for Purdy. 4-man front for the Bengals. Purdy gets away from the rush. He's running for his life. Throws it across the field. Oh my goodness! It's caught by Kittle at the 6. That is an incredible play by Purdy. Threw all the way across his body. His pops high-fiving some people in the stands. It's going to be 1st and goal, 8:40 and counting. The improvisational plays from Purdy are really special sometimes. And a good job by Kittle to kind of look around and settle in that spot. Ball at the 4. Purdy in the gun. McCaffrey the tailback. Purdy takes the snap. He rolls right. He looks. He throws across the field again. It's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. San Francisco. Extra point away from making this a 1-touchdown deficit with 8:12 left. 75 yards very quickly there for the Niners. Do you believe? It's time to believe. Purdy, another throw across his body. And that drive took 4:52. So all things considered, you will take that. Extra point is good. Moody sneaks it inside the right upright there. So we've seen the great with Purdy. We've seen the good. We've seen the bad. And with a little more than 8 minutes to go, Niners defense needs a stop. You know what I won't stop doing is putting down my prize picks. You can get up to a $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS. What does that mean? You put in $100 using that link, use the code CLNS, and you get $200 just like that. This is the largest independently run daily fantasy sports app in North America. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. You pick 2+ players, you choose more or less on their projected stat lines. And you can win up to 25 times your money with prize picks here. Here are my picks today. I'm already good for Brandon Aiyuk catches. I had more than 5. Evan McPherson, more than 5.5 kicking points. He has a field goal and 3 extra points. So I'm good there. We need one more passing or rushing touchdown for Brock Purdy here for me to go 2 for 2 on the day for my prize picks. See what I'm talking about? Get involved. Get in the game. Don't be scared. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Super chat from Johnny Dubs. I'm sticking with Purdy till he gives up and checks out. Touchdown, San Francisco. Be faithful, y'all. Bang, bang. Again, some special plays on that drive from Purdy.
Johnny Wallace telling y'all to be faithful. How are y'all feeling right now? Who you got? Niners, Bengals. Just a few minutes ago, a lot of you probably would have said the Bengals, but how are we feeling right now? Cool Reigns, Cincinnati. Joseph, San Francisco. Libra King, San Francisco. Joshua, San Francisco.
We're going to change the poll back to who you got. I got you. 50% off our Super Chat menu. I'll do a beer bat or a shotgun for $25, and you tell me what you want me to do.
Take advantage.
50% off for the next 2 minutes here as the Niners special teams unit swarming, making the tackle on the kick at the 21. If this Niners defense wants to show that they're legit, now is the time to do it. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Bengals 21. Kyle Shanahan costume, that's hilarious. Beer cheers to everybody out there.
That's not Kyle Shanahan.
Exactly like him.
Burrow in the gun. Mixon to his left. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw. Good tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. Clock continues to churn. Ball came out at the end, but they are going to say it's a catch. How about the Denver Broncos with a lead on the Kansas City Chiefs? 21-9, 10:29 left in the fourth. See? Good teams lose ball games. Can't lose three straight going into the bye, though. 2nd and 7, 7:35 and counting. Ball just shy of the 25. Burrow drops back. He throws. Pass caught. 1st down. Oh, no, a big play. All the way past the 45 to the 46. And it's Irwin, their punt returner. That's my middle name, Irwin. Is my mom's maiden name. Really? How about it? First time I've seen Irwin catching footballs on those back-to-back plays, and the Niners let him get loose? The hell's going on? White boys catching passes now. You can't give up a score. The ball's at the 46. Burrow under center. Reverse play. Jamar Chase. Isaiah Oliver. Good tackle in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 1. You got to keep pushing Cincinnati back. You cannot give up a field goal here. You give up a field goal, that's most likely ball game. 2-score game. You got to keep it at 1 score. Oliver against the run, okay. Against the pass, cheeks.
Defense! 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 Defense!
2nd and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. Approaching 6 minutes left here in the final quarter. He'll throw it. Burrow drops back. Long ball. Caught. Jamar Chase. Toe drag swag. Against a double team. 1 foot down, 2 feet down, possession of the football, 1st down Cincinnati. Niners defense can't get a stop. I understand Chase is special. Ball at the 34. You've already gotten your turnovers. Bengals will run it. Mixon, strong legs, gets to the 31. So if you don't give up any yards here, it's a 48-yarder. 2-score game, though, you're cooked. 5 minutes left. Going into this drive, you had to know you couldn't give up points. Now, penalties could change this. Another turnover could change this. A sack could change this. But you can't give up points. If you give up points, ball game, 3 straight L's, sour taste going into the bye. Ball at the 30. Burrow, he'll throw it. He gets pressured, and he runs for the 1st down. 1st continues to bleed clock, and he moves the chains. Pass rush almost got home. I think it was Dre Greenlaw who tackled him eventually. Burrow took a big hit at the end of that, but he's pumped up, as he should be. Cincinnati nearing another victory. Niners nearing another loss. San Francisco has to use one of their timeouts.
At this point, you need a turnover.
Yeah, turnover and just an awful missed kick is the only way that you have any hope of winning this game. And this Niners defense, I mean, they're paying a lot of money to this unit, and they cannot get a fucking stop. Ball at the 20. Burrow in the gun. Irwin in motion. He joins Chase on the right side. Bengals run it. Mixon, left side, gets close to another first down. Gain of 8 or 9. They're going to give him 9. Mixon has 84. Burrow has barely thrown any incompletions. Bosa had an opportunity at a TFL. He couldn't get it. This is a championship big boy drive from Cincinnati. I mean, they're punching the Niners right in the jaw here. Niners just letting down. They're just folding. 2nd and 1. Burrow quarterback sneak first down. Niners going to call another timeout. Stop the clock at 3:43. And look, the reality too is that the Seahawks are about to beat the Browns. The Eagles won again. They're 7-1. The Cowboys won again. You're losing ground in the NFC very quickly. And the Seahawks at 5-2 with the win will be leading the NFC West. 1st and goal for Cincinnati. Burrow in the gun. I wouldn't even throw it here. I would just run it. You know that if you get 3 to make it 10, you're going to win. Mix a carry to the 5. Clock under 3:30. Matthew Short with the $5 super chat. We suck on defense. We need offensive line help. Look, Niners neglected offensive line. That's on them. It's organizational malpractice. You have a young quarterback and you don't pay to protect him. When you have a run-heavy offense, joke. Burrow in the gun. Another handoff, Mixon. Bounces it to the left. Nick Bosa misses the tackle. Touchdown. Nick Bosa whiffed again on a tackle in the backfield. And Nick Bosa, once he missed on the tackle, he saw Mixon go to the end zone. He's like, where is everybody? Dude, make the fucking tackle. How about that? You don't have to worry about anybody at that second level if you make the play. You're the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of football. Extra point good, 31-17 game. Yeah, are you worried about the Niners? 79% hell yes, 21% nah. The bye will help.
You got to think, with the trade deadline coming on Tuesday, the Niners are going to look to make a big move. You have to.
And they might just make a big move to change the vibes.
You have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how far this team has fallen. I mean, they really did peak early. They peaked early with that 5-0 start. So we got to do a Niners VOD and an Eagles VOD. So Niners are on the field. This is hilarious. 2:36 left. Purdy over the middle to Kittle. Pass complete. The only hope here, quick touchdown, onside kick, another touchdown. And then you'd have to send the game to overtime. Purdy throw down the seam, caught by Kittle again, inside the 35 to the 34. Purdy sacked. Sack back at the 40. And here's the thing about San Francisco, too. Coming out of the bye, they play the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a good team, cross-country road trip. That's a difficult game, and it's early. 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the East Coast. And yes, now Seattle on top of the NFC West. The Niners are frauds.
I mean, if you had told me after that 5-0 start that they'd be 5-3 going into the bye, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you that they were going to lose to the Browns, lose to the Bengals.
Yep.
Like, unbelievable. Gonna have to be some changes. We've seen this team have the ability to rip off wins late in the season as they did last year.
Yeah,
but
The last 2 years, 21 and 22, they played their best ball in November and December. Kyle Shanahan is awful historically in October, and it continues. The Niners finished this month at 1-3. But it's just the play that you're seeing. You know, it's missed tackles, it's sloppy play, it's turnovers. You can't get off the field on third downs. I mean, right now, if you were to compare, and if the Niners and Eagles were to play, I think the Eagles would mentally own San Francisco. This is a mentally weak team right now.
I mean, you brought it up. Missed tackles, right?
Yep.
Missed tackles is something good teams fix within a week, couple weeks. It's been multiple stretches of weeks now where the Niners cannot tackle.
Yeah.
And tackling is as much mental as it is physical. Like, good teams don't struggle with missing tackles multiple weeks in a row. And that's on coaching, on the defensive coaching. It's on the players too. You're NFL defensive players. And you're missing tackles weeks and weeks in a row. It just can't happen with good teams. It just can't happen. If they come out of the bye week still missing tackles, you'll be worried. And
Purdy picked. Purdy intercepted. Hilton with the pick. Third Purdy pick of the day. Might be coming back because of a flag, Tony Romo said.
You got to start to get concerned about what he's looking at. Now, maybe the...
Roughing the passer.
Okay, so maybe that impacted the throw there. I think Will makes a good point. You got to look at O-line. I mean, getting Trent back obviously will be a huge boost. As you saw again there, I mean, Trey Hendrickson has just been killing more all day.
Purdy hit his head on the grass. First and 10, ball at the 26. Purdy sacked again, and he fumbles the football. Strip sack.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
This team's getting humbled right now. Well, I'm going to have to rant for this postgame show for sure. What the number to beat to win our Steve Young jersey is $50. $50 is the number to beat for our Steve Young jersey. If anybody wants to beat that number, jersey's all yours. We're also going to raffle away our Niner hard hat today. $3 super chat from John Wallace, 2 weeks off, trade deadline, and moves to be made. It's almost like the Niners, like I said earlier, have to make a trade just to change the vibes.
Had a few more super chats coming in, people sounding off. Gold Rush sending his 20th super.
Wilks needs to go. 20th super chat from Gold Rush. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Wilks sucks. We'll talk about him in the post-game show. Any others there, Chip?
Got one here from first-time super chatter, outsider. Just reiterating the same thing.
Outsider. Steve Wilks needs to go. First-time super chatter. Avery Cortez. Deebo is our heart and soul of this offense, and it shows. Yeah, not having him and Trent Williams is an issue, right? But, if Brock Purdy is going to be a franchise quarterback, he's got to be able to elevate the team when you're not star-studded all the time. Hawaiian Wood with 2. Is the jersey signed? Yeah, so it's a laser print autograph on the Steve Young number 8 there. So it has a certificate of authentication for that being the real signing, but it's laser printed on there. We've given away Frank Gore, Brandon Aiyuk, Jerry Rice? Yeah, Jerry Rice, all real signatures. But we couldn't find a Steve Young one. Kalen. 70. Kalen Adaki. That's the number to beat for the Steve Young jersey.
Are we going to see a battle here?
Are we going to see a battle? Kalen. Kalen. The Bowtie Chaplain predicting a 7-10 run. Oh! Bert Sutherland, 100. I want it. I've been here for a long time. Bert on
his Ariana Grande. I want it. I got it.
I'm like deleting all my game notes because I just have to go off on the reality of this football team.
Not $100. Well, $99.99. Exactly the number to beat. Bearded Niner with a 5. This defense is trash and an embarrassment to this franchise. I mean, after the Niners scored, made it a one-possession game. You needed to stop, and they couldn't come through.
Oh! Kalen Adaki! 120, and the bidding is on.
Uh-oh.
The bidding is on. Don't worry, we'll rant post-game because I have to. Another one. We're still giving away our Niner hard hat, too. Still giving away the Niner hard hat. So 120 now the number to beat. Make sure you contact me there, Kalen, if your number holds. Chase@chatsports.com. That's my email. We'll pop it up on the screen. Feel free to contact me, X, Instagram, email, chase@chatsports.com. If that number holds there, reach out. And Kalen with the 5th super chat ever coming in with the 120. Why is Brock Purdy coming onto the field here? To take a knee? Ridiculous. So Purdy, the turnovers right now are coming in bunches. 2 picks and a fumble. So 3 total turnovers today. Niners running a play with McCaffrey. Are you kidding? Gets hit out of bounds with 4 seconds left. What are you doing? It's like Shanahan's like, I'm going to pout. I want you to run a play. You didn't play well. So you run a play. That's your punishment. Kyle Shanahan's acting like a little bitch on the sideline. And again, team soft, it's a reflection of the coach, man, and the culture right now. They will keep losing until they get a decent offensive line. Great point. So Purdy, 2 picks. They're going to run a little bubble screen. Ray McLeod stayed on his feet. 30, 25, 20, all that to get to the 10 and the game to be over. This team's hilarious right now. Hawaiian Wood, Chase, Chat Sports, coolest guys and shows you'll ever have. Thank you so much. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. So what? 5 picks for Purdy in the last 3 games? Man, this postgame show could be historic. The number to beat for the Steve Young jersey, 120. Chiefs going to lose to the Broncos. My gosh. I mean, on the bright side, I guess the Niners are only one game behind the Chiefs, but it doesn't matter. But the Niners' offensive line blows. Yeah, we'll do the raffles after the post-game show. We just got to get it in right now and talk about it all. Yep. All right, let's recap this game. This Niners team is a joke right now. The Niners have lost 3 straight games, and the team that they're competing with in the NFC, Jalen Hurts, he's lost 3 games in his last 26 regular season starts. All right, we ready to do this post-game show? We're up to 889 in Super Chats. If we get to 1,000, I'll shotgun a beer. All right, wow. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about in our postgame show. So let's vent together. Oh! Zemo! 121! I'll do a shotgun here in a bit. I'm going to put it on the desk so I don't forget. Shotgun coming up. 121, the number to beat for the Steve Young jersey. Oh, man. All right. Let's talk about this game, and then we'll get to all of your super chats. Obviously, an ugly loss for San Francisco, and plenty to discuss in the aftermath of that football game. Oh! 122 from Kalen. You got to be kidding me. He wants the Steve Young jersey. Kalen Adaki. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Oh, my gosh. All right. We got to do this post-game show. This is unbelievable. I almost have to cover up the screen so that I don't see super chats coming in, because I'll get too distracted. All right. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. All right. Post-game show now coming your way. Don't react to supers because you'll distract me. Let me vent. Prize Picks Right is the sponsor. All right. Let's get to it. I know usually during our post-game shows, we go over what happened in the football game, and we're going to do that on today's 49ers report, but I don't even want to look at stats for this football game because the Niners play tells a story, and what has happened over the last 3 weeks for this football team after a 5-0 start, after beating the Dallas Cowboys 42-10 is embarrassing. And I said this last week after San Francisco lost on Monday Night Football in ugly fashion to the Minnesota Vikings, and I don't know how you can argue this point. The San Francisco 49ers are a fraudulent football team. The San Francisco 49ers are frauds, and they are front-running frauds. During that 5-0 start, everything went beautifully for San Francisco. They put up more than 30 points in every single football game. They played from ahead, and they looked really comfortable in doing so. And during that 5-game winning streak to start the season, San Francisco looked like the best, deepest, most talented, and most dominant football team in this league. But since that point, San Francisco in 3 straight games, and it all started during that gloomy game against the Cleveland Browns in which San Francisco was trying to fight the Browns before that game. They got punched in the mouth in that game. They got kicked in the teeth against the Minnesota Vikings. And then today, returning home to Levi Stadium after 2 consecutive road games going into the bye, Fred Warner called this ball game a must-win for San Francisco. They were once again punched in the face, and they did not respond. The San Francisco 49ers right now are a football team that when they face adversity, when they face tough times, they crumble, they show and display that they are mentally weak, and they wilt. Now, you can look at all these numbers all you want. 419 yards of total offense. Brock Purdy, 21 of 30, 306 yards. They ran 23 times for 113. Here's the big one right here. And this has been a constant theme over the last couple of weeks. Championship level teams do not drop 3 games in a row. They do not play down to the level of their opponent. They do not play sloppy. They do not give up third down after third down after third down. They do not wilt on some money downs. They do not miss tackles. And for a defensive line that $100 is invested toward, they can't generate a pass rush outside of 2 Eric Armstead sacks today. And the San Francisco 49ers being a soft team, that is a reflection of the head coach in Kyle Shanahan. I'm a fan of Shanahan. 3 NFC championship games over the last 4 years. He's a very innovative play caller and play designer. But when things are going right, this offense moving downhill looks unstoppable. When they have to come from behind, everything is hard. Now, it's not all on Kyle Shanahan. Brock Purdy's 2 interceptions, awful throws. He looked like the Iowa State Brock Purdy, who had some great moments, but would throw some head-scratching interceptions. But when the head coach carries himself the way that he does, and he throws the defensive coordinator under the bus like he did this past week with Steve Wilks, and when he's pouting on the sideline like a sore loser and a petulant child, that rubs off on the rest of the team. And Kyle Shanahan said this past offseason he read some self-reflection books to help himself moving forward as a head coach. And on the bright side, I know that San Francisco last year started 3-4. They won 13 games total and finished the season on a tremendous winning streak. The year before that, they started 3-5. They turned it around. They won 10 games, and they ended up making the NFL playoffs. The season is not over for San Francisco. They're 5-3, but when you go into the bye week with 3 straight L's, all of them very ugly, there's a dark cloud hovering over this organization right now. And hopefully those 2 weeks can motivate this team. But when they come out of the bye week, they have to take on a very good Jacksonville Jaguars team that has a good coach in Doug Peterson, a good quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. They have to fly all the way across the country and play in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. That is not going to be an easy game. And the Niners here are in danger of falling to 5-4. They've already lost their grasp of the NFC West. The Seattle Seahawks are now leading this division. And what did I say this past week and after that Minnesota game? If the Niners show up like they have the last 3 weeks, they will get their asses handed them by Seattle, who they are a mentally tough and physical team, and they will take no prisoners when they go up against the Niners. That is a harsh and fierce rivalry, and they will hand it to San Francisco. Now we're going to get to the defense. We're going to talk about Nick Bosa. where the hell has he been? And what the hell happened to the reigning Defensive Player of the Year? We're going to talk about Brock Purdy, and we're going to talk about if the San Francisco 49ers have to make a trade now just to change the vibes. Because right now, the vibes are bad. Philadelphia Eagles just won another hard-fought game. They are battle-tested. They are mentally tough. And anytime this football team has to face any type of tough environment, they crater and they crumble. First, though, our post-game show is presented by Prize Picks. You can get up to a $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS for that deposit match to hit. What that means is you put in $100, you get $100 back. This is the largest independently run daily fantasy sports app in North America. You pick 2+ players. You choose more or less on their projected stat lines. And here were my picks today. I hit on 2 of them. Brandon Aiyuk, more than 5 catches. Evan McPherson, the Bengals kicker, more than 5.5 kicking points. I did not hit on Brock Purdy, more than 1.5 passing, rushing, and receiving touchdowns total. Had an opportunity to pile up some touchdowns in this football game, but the bad interceptions were certainly costly. Going back to my rant here. This defense is trash. This defense sucks. San Francisco, despite not playing well offensively, and I hope that Kyle Shanahan takes some accountability as the head coach of this team for this offense failing to get past 20 points in the last 3 games, because he looks like no offensive wizard, right? But this defense, after the Niners and 2 bad Brock Purdy interceptions, they cut this to a 1-score game. There were 8 minutes left on the clock. And what did the Niners defense proceed to do? They allowed the Cincinnati Bengals to go right down the field and score another touchdown to make this a 2-touchdown deficit. And the game was over. And Joe Mixon bounced that run to the outside. Nick Bosa just flailing at his legs, and he had the reaction of missing the tackle in the backfield. He looked and saw that nobody else was there for security, and he's like, where is everybody? There's nobody at that second level to tackle Joe Mixon. You are the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. You are the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of football. You held out all of training camp and the preseason up until damn near the start of the season to land that contract. And that contract for Nick Bosa has been a massive swing and a miss. I was willing to defend him the first couple of weeks of the season, right? No longer defending Nick Bosa. Can't get to the quarterback. Can't finish once he gets to the quarterback. He had a couple of opportunities to bring down Joe Burrow for a sack in this football game. He failed to do that. And against the run, how many tackles did he miss in the backfield? And going back to this defense for San Francisco, is it getting to a point where the Niners and the players don't like Steve Wilks, so they're not responding to him well? They don't like the scheme, so that they're just giving up? The scheme is bad. Opposing offenses are automatic on 3rd downs. They're automatic on some of these big plays that can change a game. Splash plays left and right. 400 yards of total offense, 6.5 yards per play. Joe Burrow at one point went on a run where he completed, 19, 20 passes in a row? That should never happen against a defense like this. And San Francisco's run defense continues to be a massive problem. 27 carries, 134 yards, and 5 yards per carry for the Bengals. That's a scheme problem. That's a defensive problem. That's a personnel problem. It's an execution problem. The Niners are so soft right now that they can't tackle anybody. So do you have to fire Steve Wilks just to get people in line? Do you have to fire Steve Wilks to get people motivated? I understand that his scheme might not be for everybody, but at some point, the players have to execute. And right now, they're not. And some of that is probably due on Steve Wilks. Steve Wilks, light a fire under your defense and stop sitting with air conditioning in the booth. Get on the sideline and call some defensive plays. Where are you? You've done it before. Now you want to sit all pretty in the booth, watch down on the defense. What, does it allow you to see the game a little bit better? Yeah, maybe that's the case. Maybe the Niners need a presence on the sideline to chew them out, to get the message across, because right now it's not happening. So during this bye week, you better make some changes. So that's my rant on the defense. Bosa, what the fuck? You've been terrible. He's in the witness protection program. He can't make simple plays. It's embarrassing. If I were to go to my bosses here at Chat Sports and I were to say, I want X amount of dollars, and they gave it to me, and they said, we'll give it to you, but this is performance-based, and I didn't show up, and this channel failed, and I didn't do my job, that's not a good look on me. It's not a good look on Nick Bosa. And for him to have the gusto to say after that Vikings game, you know, usually we've been a four-man rushing team, but now we're blitzing a lot. I don't know. Whether you're blitzing or it's a four-man rush, this is what I do know about Nick Bosa. You're not getting to the quarterback. As for Brock Purdy, look, we've seen that this is a roller coaster ride with Brock Purdy at times. During that 5-0 start, he was top 5 in turnover-worthy throws. I said, look, he's playing really well right now. I still believe in him. The improvisational plays, the plays out of structure, some of the throws downfield today, the accuracy, the touch, the anticipation, the running ability today, really impressive, right? 21 to 30, 324 yards, had a fumble, had 2 picks. It's a roller coaster ride. And at some point I told you that those turnover-worthy plays that were not interceptions were going to go against him, and the luck was going to turn around. That luck has turned around, and he's now thrown 5 picks in the last 3 games. And I see some people saying start Sam Darnold against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Sam Darnold has started 55 games in his career. He's thrown 55 interceptions. If there's anything that you have to do, you have to continue to ride with your young quarterback who's going through a rough patch to see if he can come out of it. But the last 3 games, he has made some Iowa State type of mistakes. And those mistakes can't happen. Again, if you want to go glass half full, at least those mistakes are happening now and not later. At least the Niners are struggling now and not later. I've been the host of this channel for now my 3rd Niner season. I remember the 3-5 start in 2021. I remember the 3-4 start last year. I had a lot of the same reactions then that I'm having right now. A lot of the fans had the same reactions then that you're having now. You deserve to feel this way. Can the Niners turn it around? They've done it the last 2 years. They have all the talent in the world. They have one of the most talented teams in football. But I'll tell you what, if they were to face a Seattle, they were to face a Philadelphia Eagles team, if they were to play the Dallas Cowboys again, I have no confidence that this team can respond to adversity because they haven't been able to do that. And part of the reason why this Niners team stinks and why they're soft is because they didn't invest in the offensive line all offseason. All of you are very smart fans. That's why I like hosting this channel. I love it. It's a blessing. All offseason, we collectively as a group got to get a right tackle if you let Mike McGlinchey go. Got to think about upgrading at right guard. If there's a good center out there, I understand Jake Brendel was a Pro Bowl alternate. You got to think about making a change there. Last 3 games against some physical defensive fronts. This is a Niners team that can't pass protect. They struggle to block in the run game. Brock Purdy has been under pressure, under siege. You can set the tone at the line of scrimmage defensively and offensively. And you can send a message to your opponent that, hey, maybe if we're struggling a little bit, we're at least going to beat your ass and beat you down at the point of attack. And in that 5-game winning streak to start the year, San Francisco was taking the will out of teams. They were beating them up throughout the course of a 60-minute game. Looks as though, then they were front runners because now when they receive some pushback, they've pissed down their legs, and it's unacceptable. So make sure you subscribe to the show. We are closing in on 100,000 subscribers. If the Niners actually showed up today, like the fans did at Levi Stadium, We would have gotten to 100,000 subscribers during our watch party. We'll get there soon, though. Hit that sub button. We're going to continue to cover this football team every day. Appreciate all of you for watching, and let me know what you think about this team down in the chat, and do not back down. So Zemo sent in a $150 super chat. All right. So that's the leader now to win the Steve Young jersey. So Zemo, give me that jersey. A couple of great super chat battles. Michael Hyde. Well, I guess we'll run through these, right? Zemo, make sure you contact me. We'll pop up my email here in a bit. Michael Hyde with the 5. Thanks for the NFC West crown, boys. Go Hawks. Best of the West. Chance Pace with the 5. Go Hawks. A lot of Seahawks fans pumped up. You should be. You're a better football team right now than the San Francisco 49ers. And that's it. So, Zemo, I'm going to pop up my email or my Twitter, my Instagram, and we'll send you the Steve Young jersey. Send me that email right. Oh my gosh, Kalen again. Kalen Adaki, 151. He won't back down. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, Kalen, you're a legend. You're a legend. I got to do a shotgun too. Nah, I got one. Shotgun for all of those super chats that came in. The bidding here is incredible. Can you imagine if this was being announced by like one of those bidders at an auction site? 151, 151, 151, 151, 121, 21, 20. Shotgun.
Somebody got 152. Zemo with 150. One Zemo with 150. Zemo with 150. Kalen's got 151. 151. Can we go 152? 152. Can we get to 153? Can we go to 153? Can we get to 153? Steve Young jersey on the line. 152. We'll get you that jersey. I ran out. I ran out.
Wow.
Oh, man. So, Kalen, email me. Zemo, email me as well. And then who was the other one? Bert sent in the 100. Hey, Bert, email me. Kalen, email me. And Zemo, email me. Chase at chatsports.com. In the meantime, let's auction off our miner helmet. Niners country, let's mine. We'll auction that off now, and then we'll sign off. We didn't get Venmos now. All right, here we go. Gonna auction off this miner helmet. Who's gonna win it? Spin that wheel. Oh my gosh. Zemo. Zemo wins the helmet. That's a good consolation prize. Zemo, you get the hard hat here. So hard hat going to Zemo, and I'm cutting it. The jersey is going to Kalen. The jersey is going to Kalen. Wow. Awesome stream. Bad result. But great numbers. Let's see. Did Kalen email me? I didn't get an email from Kalen. Kalen, are you going to reach out? Just let me know in the chat. I showed you my Twitter, Instagram, and the email, so. All right, cool. I got you. Dope. All right, we're going to sign off. Trade deadline coming up on Tuesday. Will San Francisco make some moves? I think they have to. If anything, just to change the vibes. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. 70,000 people throughout the day. And our sub count now. Damn, we're going to get to 100K during the bye week. Thanks, Niners. We're 1,000 away. All right. We're out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. You are all the best. Win or lose, we're here for you. You're here for me, and we appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. Niners stink right now. Hopefully they can turn it around, though. Peace.